Still a long time coming.
Woo!
Like, it's... I'm not entirely sure this is like the thing I was most excited for when we started doing this, but it was definitely something I was looking forward to quite a lot. There he is.
Hey.
So this is different.
Here we go!
So yeah, we got new continuity, new Spyro, new gameplay, new whole
New everything.
Yeah. Which I think is still considered somewhat contentious by the fan base at large. Which I understand. I mean, I think the way I think of it is if something like, say, Mega Man X had outright replaced like the classic Mega Man series, which I mean, I guess it kind of did at one point, but they've because I don't have a problem with Legend of Spyro series existing. I thought there could be better games. I'm gonna try and stuff in my headphone actually. But I think that the fact that it basically replaced, it was the only Spyro thing at the time, I think definitely soured quite a few people.
Yeah, it is a bit of a shame.
Yeah.
The opening trailer.
What is it?
This is the coolest shit ever.
Yeah, tonally it's completely different to the original trilogy and the other games afterwards.
It's my first dark fantasy, or just straight fantasy, I guess.
Yeah, in a way it was sort of a gateway series to more not necessarily mature, but I don't know how to describe it. I guess more serious storytelling, but still with sort of kiddie kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'll turn it down a little more actually.
I mean, the original trilogy may have been better games overall.
Yeah.
But the Legend series has definitely taken up more of my brain existence.
Yeah, and weirdly, at least in the fanfic writing community, I feel, and I guess in some ways fan art community as well, I feel like that's also the case.
Yeah.
If you, I think, oh, we have widescreen option, nice.
Ooh.
And it's actual widescreen, which
So
is
it is.
good, I think, probably. I never know how to tell. We don't need to change anything else, do we?
No, I think that's fine.
I mean, I'll see how these are when we actually play the game. Yeah, because if I think unlike fanfiction, if you
So I didn't realize you could change the slow motion chance. That's actually quite nice.
yeah, I'll probably turn it down once I've shown it a bit. But yeah, if you look on fanfiction.net or something at the different categories of classic Spyro fix versus Legend of Spyro fix, it's not even comparable.
Yep.
I think we'll get into it as we go along as the story progresses and everything. But I think it's just generally got a good hang on, I don't just put it on.
It's because this has a story
Yeah.
and setting.
A setting that I think is good. Is easy to make characters for.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you have a dragon and you give them an element and a name relating to that element, and people will make their overpowered OCs anyway. But shh.
It's like being in Slytherin or Hufflepuff.
I mean, they're the same colours as well.
Yeah.
Oh hey, I didn't actually realise that the games themselves abbreviated it to TLOS.
Huh. That's convenient.
Yes, I've never seen this. I haven't seen a screen for so long. Oh, I fucking love this theme so much. Weirdly enough, this was not the first version of it I heard, because the first version of this game I played was the GBA version, which had Super Bit Crush bit.
In the year of the dragon, in a world beyond the realms,
Spyro, Year of the Dragon.
You can just open doors if you
all
notice.
the others awaited the birth
It's a
of the
Metroid door.
dragon of whom the prophecies
You just open it.
foretold.
A prophecy.
The
I
Dark
like a
Master
prophecy.
heard the prophecies as well. I should have hidden the eggs.
I know we should
long
probably
before
talk about things, but I also
I
kind of want to watch this again.
I
Yeah.
thought we were ready. I thought they were safe.
You thought.
Oh, how I was wrong. Save them! The dark armies have come.
Yeah, save them, Ignitus. Them.
No, I think...
With all those eggs. No.
I'll come back for the other ones later. This one's more important.
Fair enough.
Once again.
Yeah. Okay, now Ignitus is gone. We can have a party now.
Yeah, it turns out they could have fought them off if Ignitus had been there the whole time.
Damn.
Way to go. Oh, if only I had my lance.
He hasn't lost it yet. He doesn't have it yet. You could probably have taken it somewhere rather than just sending it down the river, but we've got to have a Moses parallel, I
May the
guess.
ancestors look after you. May they look after us all.
You okay?
Oh, the brightness reset itself last time. So this has all been a little bit too dark. It's okay.
Yeah, it was like, what, 57 you put it on?
Yeah, something like that. I'll go up to 59. Sorry about that, guys.
Sorry. Go and find out what he saw until the end of the game. Yeah, this is a trilogy where there's so much of it I love, but also acknowledge that as games they're not great, which is why I have a hard time really recommending them to, anyone.
Yeah, I mean, mechanically they're like God of War, but not quite as cohesive.
Cheese mushrooms. I love that cheese.
Because they're tasty.
Now. Yeah, I mean,
What if all the mushrooms?
I think the God of War comparison is most pertinent for the third game.
Yeah.
Which I think has more mechanical depth, but in some ways also loses out on a few things, which we'll get there when we play that game. I think I generally prefer the first two, but I think if they ever were to go back to this, which Lamau,
Came to rest in a distant swamp,
I would kind
where a
of rather
throng
they
of dragonflies gathered round, wondering what magnificent
rework a lot of
creature could
things,
possibly live
both in
inside.
terms of story and
They didn't have to
gameplay,
wander for long.
rather than doing a one-to-one like they did for Reignited. Or one-to-one, you know what I mean.
Yo, Sparks' parents.
Ooh, sure. I hope we get to see more of them.
I can't wait for the montage of them raising the two siblings.
We do not talk about the movie scripts in this house. God, that was awful.
What emerged from the egg frightened them at first.
Yeah,
but finally
listen,
amazed.
we didn't want to make a baby Spyro model for one cutscene.
9, 10.
What do you think of this design, by the way?
I like this design. It's a
Purple
little.
dragon,
It's called the
who
goofy
they
chicken
eventually
bobblehead a
adopted
little
and
bit,
raised
but
as one of their own.
Yeah,
I think it's good
Named
still.
him Spyro,
I think
and he grew up alongside
the face isn't
Sparks,
as like,
the young
what the fuck
dragonfly
is that,
who was born
as
the same day.
Skylanders
In
design.
fact, the two
Like his
were
snout
almost
still.
like brothers.
Um,
No more oddly
but I think there is
matched,
something
yet
I find
compatible
off about
pair
it.
of
I'm not
brothers
sure if
the
it's the
world
eyes or
has
like just the
never
muzzle or something.
Never catch me this time,
Which I
purple
think
boy.
at certain angles it can look pretty good. Other times it
seen.
looks
Like all of us,
weird.
accepted the world into which
I think
he was
especially
born,
from the side it looks weird.
believing he was one of them. A big purple.
I mean, you say that, and I think that it looks pretty cool on the Eternal Night cover.
It still looks goofy to me.
Yeah.
Whoa.
But I like the frill design and horn design, like even the tail design, like the little leaf. It still is based around Spyro and everything, but
I
it's
see you, my little
a little different.
glowing friend.
Yeah.
Seeing and catching are two different things.
What the fuck did they do to
boy.
Sparks though?
Yeah, you better run.
Okay, so camera control is default inverted. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm happy with this.
They made Sparks attitudey. They swapped their characters.
What? And that Spyro doesn't have one of the Sparks as the sarcastic little ass.
Yeah.
It's a bit mean, but yeah.
They replaced Spyro with Elijah Wood.
Yeah, I am a bit mixed on the let's get a celebrity voice cast. I mean, somewhat. Like, some of it's celebrity voice cast, some of them are just actual voice actors, like, as we'll get into.
Quote unquote. Or you're saying celebrity voice actors aren't
I mean-
actual voice actors?
I want to
Tut,
mainly
tut, tut.
mainly professional voice actors rather than
Oh, that's
actors.
right. You walk everywhere. That's too bad.
You're toast when I catch you.
Yeah, so obviously Elijah Wood is Spyro. I never really looked down here.
Because you've never failed.
Actually, I mean, I think I have.
Ah.
But, it's fine. God, I love the art direction of these games.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
It's very painterly.
yeah, like, the character models, as we were discussing, look a little weird in places, but, like, generally, like, the environmental designs are just, I love it.
Yeah.
And a lot of the enemy designs are great too.
Sparks? I don't know. Frogweed's gotta eat too.
Spyro, whack it! Do something!
Okay.
I'm your buddy!
Are frogweeds just plants?
They're plant animals, like the mushroom spiders.
Yeah, I never really knew if they're actual, like, they're actually plants or they're
just grow-
animals that look like plants. It's kind of hard to tell. And obviously it's hard to look at some of the models without them attacking you.
Ugh. Now I smell almost as bad as you do. And that's pretty bad. See you later, sucker!
This is Sparks' comedy for most of the game. Yeah, rather than exploring a big world and collecting stuff, we are...
Going on a somewhat linear adventure.
somewhat.
There are, like, occasional side rooms and stuff.
Very rarely in a new beginning. Terminal Knight's a bit better at that. It has actual things to collect. But, yeah. Also, we have actual combat.
Hey.
Which, for better or worse.
For better or worse.
If I play it too long in one setting, it can get a little repetitive, but I don't mind it too much. But
A lot of the time it does end up boiling down to...
Circle, 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 circle.
Or, you know, aerial...
Hey,
Do aerial
that's
attack
cheating. We're
and
not
do
allowed
element
in there.
attack.
Yeah.
Excuses. Catch up or give up, Chunky.
I forgot how much Sparks is like, haha, Spyro's fat.
Well, he thinks he's a dragonfly. Somehow.
Yeah. I don't...
Listen, if you've been told all your life that something is true, maybe you'll believe it.
I'm not going to mention him. I mean, I forget if we brought it up already, the Barry Nickelback thing.
The what thing?
How,
Seen a giant purple thing around here? I seem to have lost mine.
when I was younger, because my dad does that thing where he'll just, like, rather than actually saying someone's name half the time, he'll, like, go for, like, a generic name and then, like, their surname or whatever.
Right. So...
He referred to the lead singer of
singer of
Nickelback as Barry Nickelback, and me, being a dumb child who didn't actually know the guy's name, thought that was his actual name for quite a while.
That's quite funny.
I still feel betrayed about that.
This is going to be a weird pull. But do you know the song Discovery Channel?
Vaguely.
Well, there's a lyric in it which is, "You do the kind of things that only Prince would sing about." And me, thinking, well, he's singing about it, therefore he must be Prince because he's singing about it.
I see.
Therefore I thought that song was sung by Prince.
Fair enough.
Anyway, this has nothing to do with Spyro.
Yeah.
We're inside a big snake.
Yeah, that's kind of something that this gets sort of not brought up ever, is that the swamp that Spyro and Sparks live in just has these huge fucking, like, serpent skeletons. Like, if we go outside, I mean, I broke into his teeth.
Yeah.
There's no first-person aiming, unfortunately, so I can't, like...
Well, that's some...
That is a... Well, it's like I'm in Skillet's Badlands, except there's no lava.
I was going to say, that's some original trilogy kind of design elements.
Yeah, like, they... It doesn't feel like an entirely, like...
Different concepts.
concept. Like, they do take things from classic games, just, like, in a lot of subtle ways half the time.
Yeah, and they've retained a decent amount of platforming, so...
Yeah, again, Eternal Night more than this one.
Yeah.
Like, this one's probably more combat focused. Butterflies?
Me, can't eat those.
Nope. Can't even...
Butterflies that
Look,
never
look.
fly. They just jump occasionally.
Yep. And live inside me.
You know, this is getting a little
Hey.
boring. Sparks!
Oh, I love these guys.
I thought all you guys was gone.
No, not when they talk. But they can just...
I like the ape designs.
Yeah. I think... I don't know what it... Maybe it's because they're so prominent. But I always liked the apes the most of, like, the... I guess, recurring enemy types. Oops.
I mean, like, objectively, the grub... Well, yes. I was going to say the Grublins seem like they should be more interesting.
Because there are more types of them.
Yeah.
The designs are so fucking boring! Doesn't help that I played the PS2 version with, like, lower poly count. Also, we have to talk about the fucking random...
water tracer. I mean, that one almost makes sense.
Yeah, but, like, it's not... Like, there's, like, a whole bunch of segments of names that have, like, just randomly generate
Fucking gash weasel.
for each of the enemies, and it's incredible.
Welcome to the fantasy name generator.
Yeah. The Brosrar Ironbard.
This cannot be our entire dialogue about this. Look, we've got aerial combat. Whoa! It's like I'm playing Devil May Cry.
I've not played Devil May Cry. So when I've seen people say, oh, it's just my Devil May Cry, cool, I don't know what the fuck that is.
It's like I'm playing Metal Gear Rising Revenge.
I wish there was parrying. You can knock away bombs.
Ooh. Whoa, physics.
They sort of have physics. Anyway, you didn't play this one first, did you?
No, I played Eternal Light first.
Actually, this was the last one you played, wasn't it?
Yeah, I guess it was.
Because I think it was actually at mine that you first played this.
Yeah, it would have been. I don't regret my decision per se.
What, to start with Eternal Night?
Yeah, because it's a strong start.
That's the controversial opinion, which I agree with, but also, yeah.
Let me out of here and fight me
Like,
thing, whatever.
a lot of people find Eternal Night too hard for it to sound good. I get good.
Yeah, skill issue.
Sparks, look out!
I was a child, I could do it. Yeah.
Voice acting. Listen, it's not great.
Was that fired?
Like, there are times where I think it sounds alright. Other times it sounds awful.
Cinder.
Cinder mentioned, woo! But yeah, I guess rather than... I guess it's sort of similar to you beat boss and get breath. But yeah, basically, the breaths you get are basically like more... It's like things happen in the story and then, woo, you have new breath.
Yeah. Now I've got the power.
Yeah. Hey, Sparks.
And gems have gone from being collectibles to being currency to being regenerative bars.
Yeah, like, I guess if they weren't gonna have like collectible aspects or like currency or anything, I'm glad that they kept the gems for something. And I guess it makes sense to
Doom Comet. Sorry, continue.
yeah, makes sense to like do them, use them for different meters and everything. They tie it into the lore quite well, I think.
Yeah, they do.
Let's get ready to hear that song a lot in this trilogy.
My wings are singed.
And Sparks died.
Okay.
You almost torched me, dude. Wait. You
Wait,
breathe fire!
there's a
So
cutscene
I'm
coming.
just about ready to blow the top off that place and kick that guy's booty when Spyro let loose with some serious flame, dude. No joke.
Sparks' voice changes every game.
Yep.
I was just trying to
What do you think of
help.
David Spade's
Yo,
Sparks?
some help. You nearly turned me to ash. Oh, Dad, you should have seen him. He came out breathing fire. All right.
That's okay.
Crazy.
If he feels like an American talk show comedian or something.
I think that might be what he is, I'm not sure.
I just got real mad.
I mean, the only other thing I've heard him in is The Emperor's New Groove.
Alright.
It's not that, Spyro. I believe you both. It's just that
What's up with your face?
I
I don't like the dragonfly faces in this game.
They do look very weird.
Truth.
Like,
So that was the night that Spyro
I-
learned he wasn't a dragonfly.
for a
after
more
all.
serious
In fact, an
story,
exile from
I
an
guess it makes
unknown
sense
distant
to,
land.
Distant land.
yeah,
Sorry.
to like
I'm not your real son.
anthropomorphize the dragonflies a bit
You are
more.
a real son.
But
It's just that you
Christ.
came from somewhere else.
Look at those
Far away, where
childbearing
wars waged
hips.
on and
No.
on, and the innocent seem to always pay the price.
It wasn't long after that night that Spyro
we could show you this, but we don't really have budget.
and find
We didn't even give them a home.
So that's it, huh? Leaving Sparks behind the old homestead?
Also, I would like to point out that Sparks' mother here, who, thanks to the GBA version, we know is called Nina, is the only other female character in this entire trilogy.
Leaving you where you belong.
Well, I thought
Other
I'd go
than
with you.
Cinder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With you. But I guess I was wrong, huh? I'm sure I'm wrong on a lot of things. You know what? You're right, I'm wrong.
Bye.
Don't worry about him, Spyro. You know how hot-headed he can be. You'll see him when you get back.
When you get back.
When you get back.
Now, son.
Yes.
Head up. Your nose clean.
It's almost
Use
like
that breath of yours
I'm just
wisely.
remembering how many times I've seen in like
With a price.
Legend of Spyro fanfic that takes place
Don't listen to your
after
father's
the trilogy.
preaching, Spyro.
That one of the first things Spyro does is returns home to see his parents, and I'm just like, I think there's a reason for that. It's because
Yeah.
we just never see them again.
Listen, he didn't have time.
They don't live that far away.
So, hard as it was, Spyro left the only family he had ever known.
I'll stop
and
being the
journeyed
narrator once you actually meet
where
me.
he did not know.
I like the noises the apes make.
Yeah.
They're less interesting in Terranite in terms of noise making, but
That mushroom is misaligned.
like, I think in this game at least they strike the decent line between being goofy and somewhat threatening.
Yeah. They seem very manic.
Yeah, which does lend some comedic stuff more in gameplay than anything else, but also does lend to like them being a credible threat, which I think works fine. Fine. Spider.
Spores.
Mushroom trees. Yeah, like I don't know. I guess just thinking about like the world design and everything. They could have just made it just a random ass forest or swamp, which Dawn of the Dragon would have done.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, just a place of giant mushrooms and like mushroom trees and everything, and
Whimsical and magical and fantastical.
yeah, and the plant life, the wildlife looks like plants, like to disguise themselves and everything. Like, I mean, the camera panned to them, so we can tell, but those guys, they're spiders.
Oh, look at those little eyes.
Yeah, they're kind of cute.
Slowberry weed bramble. I like how these guys have full names as well.
Yeah, oh, good.
They're highly intelligent creatures.
Yeah, if the enemy appears in the GBA version and like the name isn't mentioned in this game, what the fuck is that little purple guy?
It's a slug or
Aw.
a snail or something.
I've never noticed that
Yeah,
before.
that's cute.
But yeah, I'll mention what the name is. These guys are called bulb spiders.
Bulb spider. Appropriate.
Yeah,
So,
they have like different banks of random name generation
Yeah.
to pull from.
look at Spyro's little footprints.
Yeah, like he's in the mud and he leaves footprints. They don't stay forever because otherwise,
Yeah.
just paint the entire place.
Press the X button to jump.
Still jump. Hold X after jumping to glut. Sadly, Hunter cannot make it for this game.
Damn.
I think it's the first game since his debut that Hunter hasn't appeared.
I guess people liked him that much. Or the creators liked him that much.
Yeah. Like, I mean, there aren't many characters from the original continuity who appear in this trilogy. In fact, it's these two and Hunter.
Best friends belong together. Even if one of them is purple and does have some weirdness.
There are some characters who are like
Issues, huh? Well, at least
fulfill
I've never
similar
been turned
roles,
into a
I
lantern.
guess.
Oh, please, Reverend Schmanton.
More
Let's see what's
so
out there.
from Shadow Legacy, which I think I'm not sure if it was entirely like members of the same team who worked on that. But there are definitely elements from that game that were like both in terms of gameplay and story that were introduced in that game that like are more of a focus here.
Right.
Like there's more of a focus on melee combat, which Shadow Legacy tried to do. And like well, there's some story stuff we'll get into soon, which is also stuff that is introduced in Shadow Legacy.
You can horn dive into enemies.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the thing. You don't have much in the way of invincibility frames.
Ah, yeah, you can easily get stun locked in this game. I remember that.
Yeah, and I think that's why people struggle more with Eternal Night, because there are some attacks in this game which send you rolling backwards, and you're not invincible during that time either.
Right.
A lot more attacks do that in Eternal Night than in the New Beginning. Like, as early as the first level. Also, they introduced the fucking wolf enemies, and they're a pain in the ass anyway. Yeah, doing, like, aerial combo moves on enemies gets you more gems as well.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, like get gems flying out of them. And I think even if you... Hang on. If I... Okay, maybe not. Some breath abilities give you things... Like if they knock them in the air, they give you more gems. And by some, I mean the last one you get.
Ooh, look at all this cinematic slow motion.
Yeah, it's cool like the first couple of times. Yeah, I remember first seeing this advertised on TV and like thinking it looks so cool. Like, oh wow, it's so Spyro but like all epic and everything. And yeah. Like as games I definitely prefer the original trilogy and Hero's Tale honestly. But in terms of like the setting and tone, I actually don't think the way Legend of Spyro handles it is that bad a fit.
Here's something. How many, like, quote-unquote, serious fantasy settings just don't have humans in them at all?
That is true, actually.
That's, like, one of the things that I really respect about the Legend of the Spyro series.
Yeah. I remember...
Watch out.
Yeah. The penalty for dying in this game isn't that much. Actually, in fact, I'm going to show it off now.
Okay, fair enough. Intentionally. Get punched.
Yeah, this is something that Eternal Night changes, is that enemies' health bars will reset, but the amount of enemies you killed does not. So the ones I've killed are stay dead.
Right. Okay, that's very lenient.
And if an enemy has only one health bar, like say a boss, then if you've lowered one health bar and die, then that health bar remains depleted. Yeah, back when I was writing Slozfic, and I showed one of my friends like some of what I'd written, she actually, like when I mentioned apes, she actually asked me to clarify if I meant like actual apes or like humans, because I mean she wasn't familiar with Legend of Spyro. I was like, no humans at all, which I like. These guys are weird. This is the only place they appear.
The swamp ants. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't remember what they're actually called, because they're not...
It's called Wild Rowan Old Oak.
Yeah, they're not in the Game Boy version. They appear more frequently in Eternal Night, as well as enemies that are modelled after them. Fuck.
Imagine having two different types of wood in your name.
I always thought it kind of neat. Like
They do look neat.
It's just like where the fuck did they come from?
They're just dangerous creatures in the forest.
Yeah, and it's the sort of thing I think Dawn of the Dragon is missing. Is just native creatures to the world.
Yeah.
All the enemies in that game are gremlins or shadow apes. Oh.
They're a dwarf. He threw a poison at you?
Yeah. I know they had that kind of attack in Eternal Night, but I didn't realise I forgot they had that in here as well.
Willow thicket.
Fire's good for something.
Yeah. Completely. Oh, I shouldn't have been made of wood.
Yeah.
What are these little... Are they just...
Ball pods?
Yeah. I was just wondering whether you could do anything with... But no, they're just...
Nope.
Retail.
Not even break them. Break these.
Whoa, we're in a swamp. It's like I'm playing Dark Souls.
That's how long was that? How long was that? How long was that?
minutes.
30 minutes.
Yeah, that one was a bit forced.
Yeah. Hey guys.
You haven't even done a dodge roll yet.
Unfortunately, no dodge rolling.
Oh.
It goes back to the calm music, but there's still enemies around.
Do you not even, when you lock on Do Not Dodge?
You can. Oh wait, hang on.
When you jump.
I need to actually be locked onto an enemy.
Yeah.
You don't have a dodge roll.
Well, yeah.
Hang on, I'll show this guy. Oh.
Oh, he died from falling.
Yeah.
Good job,
full,
idiot.
full damage is in this game.
Oh, yeah. I was so surprised in Eternal Night when I think the first time I experienced fall damage was at the Mountain of Malfor. I was like, there's fall damage in this game?
Yeah. There's one fall in this game. Later on, that if you don't glide the way down or anything, can kill you.
Right.
Because it is based on how far you fall as well, how much damage it deals. This guy's just running into the wall. Yeah, if I'm strafing these guys and then press X and slide, you do that kind of thing.
Dodge.
But you don't like do a dodge roll.
And it probably doesn't have any iframes either.
Don't believe so. I never really checked. But yeah, a lot of the time I see this referred to as like the edgy reboot of Legend of Spyro. Of Spyro.
Which
Darker I get, edgy I don't really.
Definitely not edgy. It's it's almost saccharine.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got a little bit of genocide attempt.
I mean, so is Year of the Dragon.
That's also true.
Yeah, it's just this one was more successful. But yeah,
it's no Jack 2.
Yeah, it or Shadow the Hedgehog.
Or Shadow the Hedgehog.
I forget what her current username is. She went by Blaze the Fire Dragon. She did the script. She was one who organised for this the script reading of Legend of Spyro movie.
Yeah.
She's a good artist as well, good animator.
Nice.
But yeah, she mentioned that it feels almost like the same sort of tone as Dark Crystal.
Yeah, I get that.
You say, have you seen Dark Crystal?
I've seen the original Dark Crystal
you have?
movie.
I've
seen
once.
parts of it anyway.
Yeah. Where it's like for children, but it's quite dark in places, but it's still like that kind of yeah. Which I thought when I mentioned that, I was like, yeah, that's pretty apt comparison. Amazing, guys.
Breathe, Sparks, old boy. Go to your happy place.
What in the world was
Oh yeah,
that?
He's
story.
not used to being brave and
I have
cool.
no idea, but I'm going this way, far from it.
Spyro wanders into a cave and discovers the plot.
Spyro's journey really began
When he met me.
and I finally met again.
Most important.
For the very first
Who are you
time.
talking to?
Oh, it's a long story.
And I thought you were a big one. Goodness.
You're alive.
It's Gary Oldman.
But it's too late.
He's playing an old man.
Yeah.
Too late.
Although,
Too late for what?
first mention of Jared Pullen in this Legend of Spyro stream, he mentioned that it intends for Ignitus to be like 200 years young.
You mean you don't know?
Does
Which,
it sound
I
like
guess-
he knows?
You're a dragon.
I like
When you were
Big
just an
Notice's
egg, it
facial
was my
expressions.
job to
Yeah.
protect you. It was my job.
The
goes
cross-leggedness
a little cockeyed.
is a little derpy.
Yeah.
There are others?
Others? They were.
This is... I'm not sure if I mentioned it before, like,
Guardians,
when talking about
that is,
animation in
and
different
we had
games,
one
but
job.
I
Ensure
have a
that
weird,
all the eggs
like,
were hatched,
the quality of the
It was the
like
year of
character
the
animation in this
dragon
game is
after
weird,
all.
because the actual...
and our very survival
There's a lot of good
depended
actual
on the
animation
eggs.
and everything, like, everything's
The
lip-synced
temple.
properly, mostly.
And Grotto are now
But, like, there are a lot of
overrun.
almost Sonic Adventure style stock animations the characters cycle through at times.
Yeah.
Can you take me?
It's
See
less
it?
egregious
Where I
than
came
there.
from, I mean?
No.
Anyway, which one is the
Who
plot,
knows
aren't we?
what forces occupy the temple now? What state it's in?
We have
don't understand.
a Dragon Temple and attempted genocide
After they
and
came for you.
war
Who
and...
is they? And why did they come for me?
Because the prophecies spoke of a purple dragon.
Well, who's
a
that?
dragon born only once every 10 generations. You.
You.
Every
Does that
10
mean
generations.
10 generations.
Fan approaches. I'll ignore that.
This guy, Spyro,
That can mean
some
anything.
Special
Yeah.
once in a purple thing.
Once in a purple thing.
I think
Yeah,
we
some of
might
Spark's
have
dialogue
mixed
is
that
good,
one
but
up. Whoa, that's
other
a
times it's like,
little
shut the fuck up, buddy.
Bit of a stretch. I've heard some doozies in my day, but that takes the cake.
Spyro, is it? Well,
Spyro is a dragonfly name.
I assure you that I'm telling you the truth. The Dark Army's attacked, intent on destroying the eggs and killing the rest of us. And they nearly succeeded.
Spyro's like wide eyes.
They lay siege to the other
That's
islands.
some intense stuff. You hearing this, Sparks?
Okay, there's a couple things I want to point out in this. First of all, world map.
Whoa, islands.
Woo!
For many
Write that down.
years, fought
The
all over
archipelago.
the islands.
Lyra!
The armies of the
There he is!
Dark was intent on preventing the
Also Ghoul,
from coming true.
appearing in a game early. Oh yeah, that's the thing. During the development of this game, the second game was already greenlit.
Oh, right.
So, like, they were able to leave some seeds for the next one.
Mercenary. Yeah.
So hence Ghoul appearing there despite not being in this game.
Cinder?
Cinder?
Yes, Cinder.
The most popular thing to come from this franchise.
Monstrous,
trilogy.
horrific, ferocious.
I love the artwork they sometimes use for like flashbacky stuff.
Yeah.
It's more prominent in Shadow
You
Knight,
had me
but
at ferocious.
also-
Listen,
Look at my holy
sounds like that
parchment.
Yeah.
thing that was chasing us.
this is kind of
Spyro.
blurry because it's actually pre-rendered cutscene.
Searches for me. And years ago I watched as Cinder plucked the other guardians from the fields.
Is that Ghoul again, or is that just another ape?
Like
It's difficult to say.
Yeah.
sons from a vine. Without them,
Bye, Pterodon.
cause is lost. Only I, Ignitus, managed to escape. Not that it matters. Cinder now rules all, and I
Ooh.
sit here wondering
We
what
stand a
might have been.
Dragon
What
Queen.
else I might have done.
Yeah, I guess
Hashtag
Wow.
girl boss. Yeah. Anyway.
Sounds
like
fun.
from
Wanna hang out
pics
with
I've
this
seen
guy?
that have got delved into war, but they kind of make it seem like
I just find out that I'm this
the war is
special
still
dragon.
generally going on
Yeah.
during this time. Where by the sound of things, it basically means that the dragons have
I've
lost.
come way too
Yep.
far to give up now. I want to see where I come from.
Hold up, Savior Boy. Were you not listening to this guy? He's talking about flying dragons and war and horrible. This is bad stuff, all right? I don't know if we're hearing the same thing.
Yes, Spyro. It's not as simple as that. It's true, the prophecies spoke of the purple dragon destined to put his stamp on this age. But the prophecies didn't foretell the devastation that surrounds us now.
Maybe you're right, but I'm willing to try. I want to take the first step.
Woo.
You're actually gonna go along
Whoa,
with this?
he's accepting the call to adventure?
Well then,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
We'll go. You deserve to see your
You deserve to see a new beginning.
before it all ends.
You deserve to see your A New Hope.
He's telling us.
Okay,
what
so,
to do, all right?
the
That's
tiny
what
dragon I
think
pointed
now.
out,
We should
Pyra,
go back and forth with the flowers and
there
the
was
monsters.
like, again pulling from Jared Pullen. There were plans. There were plans for entire side quests like involving Ignitus' past. And I think he would have been mentioned a couple of times as like Ignitus' battle squire,
Yes.
like being one of the only like dragons of Spyro generation to survive. So I'm guessing his egg wasn't at the temple, or maybe not all of them got smashed. I don't know.
Eh,
Things change. Yeah, I just
it's nice and vague.
yeah.
That was an interesting bug.
Cinder's soldiers must have knocked the other two statues out of place. Heathens.
What other two statues?
On the other side of this door are two statues just like these. When all four statues are positioned correctly, the door
Seems like a
opens.
Yeah, good. I was never good at geometry. So what do you want us to do?
Spyro, I need you to get in there and move the statues in place.
I guess that prevents people from
How?
There's a
Just
small tunnel
breaking in if they
that animals use
close
to
off the
access
ones on the
caves.
inside.
Yeah.
Find it and use
The
it.
fact that they have to open
Yeah,
It's a weird lock.
in
Okay,
positions
you
on
know
both
what?
sides
You
is
do
kind of
that,
weird.
And I'll wait here.
Well, it means you can look it from the outside.
Yeah. Anyway, once the text box disappears, this thing.
Oh, yeah, it's like a
That's
helmet.
yeah. There was initially a side quest planned in this game to have like in Dragon Temple you find Ignitus' older battle armor and you learn more about his past and everything. The pieces are basically just repurposed as just props.
Yeah. You can see the breastplate there as well.
Is that a breastplate?
I assume so.
I thought it was just a cup.
Oh yeah, it's just a cup.
Listen, I like wearing a cup.
This is the cup I wore on
That's
my
the
tail.
fossil. Or,
Yeah,
or skeleton.
Don't know.
Okay. Now can I actually look at the thing about the fucking text box over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's like lighting up sparks.
in Eternal Night, one of the concept arts you unlock is that actually shows Knights in his armor. Which is kind of cool. Like, like if we're talking about like art direction and everything, like the concept art for this for these first two games is so good.
Oh yeah.
We'll see more. We'll see a lot of it in Eternal Night because that's what you can actually unlock stuff. There's collectibles. There's not collectibles here. Like you can, like the most it gets to being collectible is here some more blue gems to level up.
Yeah.
Bent copes, honey maple. Yeah, these bugs.
It's like a not dragonfly butterfly.
Yeah, what is it?
It's got little traily bits.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Oh,
Hey, buddy. The game hasn't told me how to do that yet, but I know how to, so I'm going to.
Does this game have level upable skills?
What do you mean, like melee skills?
Or in general?
It has level up breath. Level up.
Okay.
You can upgrade your breaths with blue gems, but
Right.
you can't.
I was just because there haven't been any blue gems yet.
Yeah, they haven't been introduced to the story yet.
Hey, when in doubt, break it, right? Go nuts.
Then hold circle when you're in the air before a tail strike.
It's not a head bash. It's a head bash.
You wouldn't want to smack your head directly into the ground.
Ow. Yeah, there's no pushing animation for it. Eternal Night has one.
I mean, it's not like original Spyro games had a pushing animation when you were pushing balls around or anything.
Were you ever pushing balls
I
around?
feel like there was one point where you were pushing a ball around, maybe.
You probably would just charged it into it and it moved.
Sounds probable. What about, like, the... No.
What are you thinking?
I was thinking, what about the hockey pucks? But no, you just eat those.
Yeah. Half the time, as far as moving stuff around, he's eating it. Ow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love the cartoony, like, whacks.
Yeah.
Which-
It just needs a comic book pow coming out of it.
Yeah.
They're coming out of the walls, man. Game over.
Very honey. Listen, if we pull out every single name, we're not going to talk about anything else.
Berry crown. Crown of berries.
Leave me alone.
We got to get Igniters in here so he can torch these bugs, and then they'll leave forever.
Ah. Some sounds are not playing. I think that's just what happens when there's a lot of stuff happening at once.
It'd be funny if we could like note down all the names and find whenever they have matching surnames and make a family of all the different creatures.
We're killing entire bloodlines in this game. Hello. It's weird, those doors swing open, but later ones like slide.
Yeah.
Any trouble?
A little insect trouble. Nothing I couldn't handle.
Hey, your house
Little
has
insects,
French doors and
my
regular
tails.
doors.
Yeah. And I'm still annoyed about the French door existing because, like, I mean, I'd be less annoyed if we had curtains that could block light wherever them.
The past is prelude. Tomorrow
past is
I
prelude.
do promise. Allow us entrance. Do not
Is that from
reject
something?
us.
Metroid Other M.
Open for us.
Oh, fuck off.
Past is prelude.
No!
Disturbance. It seems my fears have been realized. They desecrated the interior as well. Guess we'll have to open it the old-fashioned way. Make your way through the connecting rooms, restoring every statue you can find.
Hey, you know what? Let's don't and say we didn't. Why don't you do it?
You want my help? Very well.
Oh yeah, that's something I noticed. That just kind of cool detail. He has walks with a limp
Guy's coming to life.
because he's battle worn.
Yeah. He's old and grumpy, and he hasn't regained his
Spyro.
lease on life yet.
Yeah.
Zinda's forces are surely on
Also,
their
like the
way.
hairs on the adult
Oh,
dragon's wings
goody.
and everything. I just like so many details in this game. Like, character design. I wonder if there's a reason I'm bringing up some of these things. Oh, hey, I
An
think...
Aether crest?
no, I think that's Ignitus' shield.
Oh, yeah.
That symbol's sometimes used for fire in this game, in these games.
Right, yeah.
I think. I don't know, it's not super consistent.
It's not an Aether crest.
Yeah.
Tasty
Hey,
rocks.
Spyro, what was that about?
I don't really know. I just felt like I had
I don't
to
know what
hit
happens
it.
if you don't
And
break
when
it
I
and just
did,
continue.
The power of 1,000 suns surged through my
1,000
body.
suns.
Right. Gee, okay. Well, you know what? You should really sleep better.
Yeah, I think that's
You know,
meant to be
stuff like
Ignitus'
this, you
shield.
really need to
Yeah.
get 8 hours.
Forget I said anything. Let's go.
I think his lance is around here somewhere as well. Oh wait, also, if you jump down... Is this happening again?
You just continuously jump all over Ignitus for
Yeah.
fun.
Do you think this is funny? Oh, apes.
Ah, hey, we're desecrating here.
Waza.
Rangelo, Stender.
The Hollow Knight quote. What was
Yeah,
the...
that's the nailsmith.
Ah. Push the thing, Spyro.
Look at this funny looking dragon statue.
Yeah, I think there was some in the Shadow Knight as well, but I think they might look different slash better. I forget.
Oh, watch out!
Grumpy.
your memories will get sucked out of into it.
Listen,
Everyone play Outer Wilds.
yeah. We can't let's play that because it's not a game that once you know what you're doing, you can just win.
Beat it.
But if you haven't already played Outer Wilds, right now.
That one's just called Mayhem.
Oh, it was. Oh, damn it is. Yeah. In fact, what are you doing here? Go on Steam now, and whilst you're watching this, buy and download Outer Wilds.
You won't regret it.
This is not a request. This is a threat.
That's right. You won't regret it, but you will regret not doing it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, like a lot of there are a lot of like darker like areas and everything. Like it's almost like a high contrast between lights and darks in some places. And that was an intentional design choice so that your breath abilities would actually like light up the
Ah.
place.
Yeah, that's cool. And it's nice to have different lighting levels in general.
Yeah. Also, it
Things
makes
feel less
means
uniform.
Sparks is useful because he's sure as fuck not being a health meter.
Whoa, it's like the Demon Souls item, Augur or whatever it's called. Augite of Guidance.
Woo! Pete mentioned.
But like a guy.
It's like the Lumify Lantern. Play Hollow Knight as well.
Nah, wait for Silk Song.
It's quite an entrance. young
I
dragon.
can't believe that's
There might be
actually
hope for
possibly
us yet.
happening this year, maybe.
Yeah. Look at that limp.
Yeah. Also, the doors are circular because
They got wings, I
Yeah.
guess. They stick out.
sorry, I'm
What are
coughing a
these
little.
things?
These are spirit gems. A gift from the ancestors.
The purple
kind of
ones
gift?
are worth.
A gift that speaks across
Oh, we're
generations.
25.
A gift that empowers you with the spirit of the past, strengthening you with the wisdom of the ages.
Whoa.
I feel more powerful already.
Law reasons for leveling up is that you're literally learning stuff all like previous generations of dragons learned.
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of neat.
Their spirit was crystallized. It comes out of the earth.
Yeah. Also, they do something neat with that as well later on, like as you level them up further. That I quite liked, and
Do you
like
hear that?
What is it?
wish the dragons did,
Exactly
but
what I feel.
whatever.
Look, Spyro. Perhaps we should turn back.
What? After coming this far?
Listen, I
If
like
this
my
door is
cave.
closed, it means there are intruders behind. It's how the temple protects itself.
Yeah, it doesn't work too well, does it?
So, what are you saying, Ignitus?
What I'm saying is the only way the door will open.
Don't say it.
Is if the intruders are kicked out of there.
Didn't I just say don't say it?
You mean if you kill them in cold blood?
Yeah. Hell, we'll get to that. Spyro, I've known you for like an hour. You're a child. Go kill these guys. Thanks, Marks. I wouldn't have been to figure that out.
Break through the wall. Spyro!
What the fuck are you doing?
That's my temple! Oh, fuck.
I love the way that debris from things just go. Anyway, we leveled up. Can we
Fire blast for blazing skies.
scorch the bad guys full of hotter breath that won't fizzle out?
Yeah. Wow, we upgraded it so much.
Yeah.
Look at this cool menu art also.
Yeah, I like this. Oh yeah, also the it was meant to be like a wheel that has like the primary, secondary, and fury like on each tab. But it was like meant to be like an actual object you found in the world.
Oh, okay.
But they couldn't really find a way to work that in, so it's like that's just how it be a menu thing. Which I think works better personally.
That's fine. I think it could be either way.
Yeah. Ow.
Lamau.
They can hurt each other with explosives.
Okay, I'm gonna throw the dynamite and then you go run in towards him.
Schloobell moon metal. Sorry, it's Schloobell.
Biling venom flail. He's great.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I think people have used this to name ape characters in fanfics.
Makes sense.
I know one author has anyway.
Ooh, he's big. He's got a crystal.
But oh yeah, that's something I've seen in like Jade. Woo.
Jade Rider.
Hey,
Don't go near them.
No. That's the thing I've seen in like more than one fic is like the idea of there being like good apes.
Yeah, they're like sentient.
Yeah, which I guess it'll be interesting to see. Like we don't really see a whole lot of that like in a society as a society bottom text.
I mean, it's just like how Tolkien never got around to doing good orcs.
Yeah. Yeah, these are the big guys. I think the ones here don't have a move that later ones have. Like that involves the club.
Right.
Because like the apes are mostly the same, depending on in each level. They just have like different like I guess textures and everything, and weapons. Oh,
different outfits, different.
The weapons function the same,
Yeah.
but look different, and like.
And then sometimes they activate or deactivate certain abilities for them.
Yeah, they have like different elemental stuff, but it's like they're functionally the same in this game. It's Hollow Knight has fewer ape types, but they actually do have some different elemental functionality.
Can you solve this gunpowder puzzle?
To be honest, even though I remember this room, I completely feel that lighting fuses was a thing in this game.
Yeah,
I should probably get back.
Very much. Maybe we shouldn't have fallen asleep next to the explosive barrels. Nope.
Oh!
That just disappeared.
I guess maybe didn't get a chance to throw it.
But yeah, no, according to Eternal Night, apes are evil, so...
I was not happy with what Dawn of the Dragon did with the apes. I mean, I don't mind it conceptually, but like, as someone who didn't care for the Gremlins, liked the apes a lot, I kind of didn't like how they were just sort of written, the way they were written out of it. Hello.
There's no way we can defeat these guys that we just defeated a moment ago.
Listen, we didn't fight a commander with a whole bunch of other guys with them.
Well, Ignitus, we nabbed your guardian buddies, but you managed to escape
His
our
fucking
clutches.
voice.
Yeah.
Until now.
Stand back, Spyro, and let me show you what a dragon trained in the ancient ways can do.
Ugh, sorry. I just realized he did something you don't learn to do in Eternal Night, which is he breathed fire and shot fireballs at the same time, which is what the upgraded fire breath does in Eternal Night.
Yeah, so it does.
Whee! Anyway,
Oh, he's doing this. Fury. Woo. Get flame blasted.
we'll
Are
lose
you
that soon.
okay, Ignitus?
Yes. As I get older, it takes longer to recover.
But now that I've gotten the taste for blood again, I'll
Incredible,
be in
Ignitus.
no time.
Can you show me how to do that?
Patience, young dragon. Soon enough, you'll learn all I have to teach.
You're going to be my
Right
mysterious
now,
mentor?
You must fight.
Wait, no, I want to get the gems. No, no!
Ah, that's okay. Ignitus is going to get them.
So I guess the temple was sort of built into. I'll look at this room like more when I'm not being pelted by apes.
Yeah, it's difficult.
It's open. It's like open up to the like. It's an open ceiling bit and everything.
It's difficult to say how much of it is just like collapsed or
Yeah, I'm
thrown
gonna.
over, and how much is just designed that way.
Yeah,
Oh, flippity doo dah!
I've seen another moon battle. I feel like.
There is a moon battle.
Yeah, and I feel like I've seen another
right.
one. Oh yeah, and as
And another water trace. So yeah, we had an Azure.
as Night showed, you can knock enemies into other ones.
Yeah. Whoa! They showed you in the cutscene what you can do in gameplay.
Yeah, I mean they outright teach you it later.
Right, right.
Walk warrior.
Oh,
Oh. Ah. I love the little reactions being set on fire.
I mean, they got to stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah. Damn, I was hoping it would be close enough for it to kill him.
Also, you can occasionally like break pieces of armor off of them whilst you're attacking them.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. I like armor franking stuff in. Is that what it's called?
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, in developer terms, these are called like frankable objects. I like that kind of thing in this kind of game. My gems, no.
I just call them breakable
If
objects.
Cinder's
Yeah.
forces were here, there will certainly be more of them in the temple.
Oh, goody.
They won't be there for long.
Wonderful. Now he's getting cocky.
Don't get cocky, kid.
Oh wait, okay, I can get my gems.
You said that they were circle doors because they were dragons, but actually they're circle doors because Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Also, they don't seem to open far enough for. I'm pretty sure you're not to clear through one of these. Also, this room. We go in here in Eternal Night as well, and I guess they just installed a new door because there's like a door off to like the sides that the camera would be right now.
They had to renovate.
Yeah. I guess you do see more of the temple in Eternal Night.
You do. And there's more of it that's actually like together.
Yeah. Also, grape sparks.
Home. Sweet home.
I love this statue so much.
Is that a statue of?
Yeah, this the thing just leads into, and just like even without that context, it's just a cool statue that I like, and things to do with it is kind of cool. Oh, hey. We just wanted to do some training. It's fine.
How do you turn the training room on?
Yeah. Yeah, the tail strike attack is pretty good for like when you're surrounded by enemies and wants them back a little bit. Ah!
That seems like a lot of XP.
Yeah!
Hey.
My best of the scorched earth.
Turn up the heat on your flames to see enemies run around with their pants on fire.
So yeah, now your fire breath just is continuous, like it won't run out. And it's also bigger.
Yeah, nice.
That was a kind of cool effect.
How long can you continuously breathe out for? Try it at home, kids.
Okay, the lights are all the same color. I couldn't remember if they were like different colors or something. That's
What's on that yellow banner? Is it...
that one. Ah!
Yeah, there was several of them.
Hang on. Do I have to? Yeah.
Is that an Aether crest?
Yeah, it is. It's. Oh hey, another
I can
helmet.
actually go up it. Oh hey, it looks the same.
Didn't actually go ahead, to be honest.
Neither did I. I thought it would be like an invisible area.
Yeah, that's a symbol that has lore significance. Anyway,
I think you mean convexity crest.
I mean, you're the one who said it. That's another shield. I haven't seen his lance around anywhere. I haven't crossed been looking as much as I probably could have done. But that's fine.
That's fine.
Can I jump over? No.
No, yeah, I thought that would happen. Ooh, it's this place.
Yeah, the balcony that Spyro sleeps on.
Spyro,
He's used to sleeping under the open air.
Kansas.
Thanks, Sparks.
Yeah, look, this stone platform and everything that has like the circles around it. That was originally going to be what level that stream would look like.
Oh, yeah.
It's actually what it does look like on the S version. Hang on, is that a moon?
That's no moon. Okay, it's probably a moon. The moons
What
on
happened here?
Spyro Planet look
This
interesting.
is what Cinder has done. Put
Um,
all the island.
What are we looking at here? Just
iron rule.
ruins?
I guess.
It's
I
a little
wanted to
res.
see where I came from, but didn't
This
know
looks
it was
fine.
going to be
It looks,
like
yeah, it
this.
looks fine.
Yeah, no offense, but this place is a bit of a dump.
I guess nice confirmation that
This
there
was
were
once our
other
home,
buildings.
Spyro.
Also,
Together we
because
can
you start
make
out
our
on this
home once
balcony
again.
in Eternal Night, if you look down, there's just water.
It's rightfully
So I
ours.
guess a lot of this just got flooded
What do you mean?
between
I
games.
mean that my time for heroics is past.
Uh-huh.
But with your help,
Oh,
we might be able
wish that was
to
Troy
fix
Riders.
Cinder.
I can't, Ignitus. I just learned what I am.
I'm going to pressure you into joining the war efforts.
You can. You are a purple dragon. A very special creature.
Did we talk over the fact when they said that Purple Dragon can master all the elements? Or
I don't think they've said that yet.
okay,
Now
sorry,
it's
I could
the
be wrong.
Avatar can- yeah,
to all of them.
but I never really noticed the moon, a moon there before.
I'm not
I also
sure
noticed
how
that
I can be Ignitus,
It's
but
partly covered by cloud, so you
I'll
can't
try.
actually see if it's just the one.
I'll try.
Because I don't think
Good.
there being
That's
two
all I can
moons was like a
ask.
thing that was properly
Now come
established in
with
the new
me.
beginning.
I
I'll
have
keep an eye out,
something
but a
for
lot of the time you're in places during the day.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's not the eternal
The
night.
style you used earlier is crude, archaic, and obvious.
Spyro.
But you got the job done. Not bad, considering you haven't been taught anything about what it means to be a dragon.
I'll show you
Thanks,
how to use the same
I
routes
think.
you've already used.
Yeah.
But if you're going to have a
There's
chance
one
against
part of this
Cinder
tutorial I
and
can't
her
stand.
army, you're going to need to learn.
Okay, it says her there. So Sparks should already know that
good,
Cinder's a
cool.
like female, right?
He just wasn't paying
Arcane
attention.
school
Yeah.
you've ever known, young friend. Now it's time to unleash the true dragon within you.
Whoa, trailer line.
Yep.
Each of the guardians is master of an element. I,
Like
as you may
they didn't have to put a
surmise,
statue that
am master
like collapses into the floor in the training arena, but they did.
Pay attention, and you may be
Hello.
someday too.
It's me, your dad.
Let's
What?
begin.
That's one of the
You seem to have learned the
interpretations.
ability to breathe
Yeah.
fire on your own. That's very impressive and uncommon. But now let's see if you can master it.
Oh, it's uncommon to learn how to breathe fire on your own.
Write that down.
Write that down.
Yeah, it's a little annoying that gameplay dialogue isn't subtitles. Door of the Dragon does do that.
Very good,
You
young
need
Spyro.
accessibility settings.
Yeah.
Spyro, come here.
We.
This time, see if you can chase them down with your fire breath.
Do it again.
Yeah, but now enemies will run away from you. Yeah, in the training sessions, you have infinite magic. Its Hollow Knight balances a bit better by having it just regenerate after a few seconds if you complete it. So you can't just do what I'm doing right now. Hey, buddy. Get the fuck back here.
You've got magical dummies that turn into apes.
Oh, you awaken my hopes once
Hey,
that.
should we make a army of these guys?
Come over here.
No, they can only
Spyro,
exist within
you
the
must
training
learn
room.
that there is a time and a place
Sure.
for everything. Your ability to breathe fire is useless without the sense of knowing when to use it.
That's fair. Like, if you have limited magic, don't use it all the time.
Yeah, don't spurge it.
Well done. The training is just getting started.
Fuck.
Over here.
He trains now?
Knocking
He trains
enemies
now.
up into the air allows many opportunities for continued attacks. In the air, your wings give you the advantage.
Yeah, I like how.
Dragon.
I mean, it's weird that Spyro already knows how to do this before you get here, but I like how him being a dragon actually ties into being able to do aerial combat. Is that
Yeah.
wings? I mean, he's not really using them to keep himself up, but
Actually won. Awesome.
In other games with aerial combat,
This
a lot
way,
of the time there's no real
Omar.
justification for it, just
Yeah.
as there's no justification for being able to do a double jump.
You can
Yeah.
improvise with your abilities.
yeah, like I feel like Spyro's a character where double jumping actually makes sense. Which is almost it's weird how it took so long for them to even give him one.
Yeah. Boop, beep.
You did it! And now it's time to move on.
Spyro goes to school.
Yeah.
Spyro, come here.
I wish you could skip these in the New Game Plus.
Let us continue.
That's an amazing combo.
I like how the manual says make some match moves to make your own combos. Like, yeah,
That's it.
I guess you can mix it with elemental stuff or charging, but
Yeah.
Let's try another.
I mean, knocking the enemies into each other is always fun.
yeah.
Like that.
Wait till I tell the folks about this.
Yeah, the
wait,
folks,
wait,
your
wait.
parents
Over here.
that you're going to see again.
Hey, maybe he visited in between
Conserve
Amber
your
and
energy
10.
and
10.
strike when your enemy is
Spyro 10.
Yeah. Which is not the 10th game. I think. Yeah. Do we need to have like... Okay, you can also not... Like, you can... Hold... I already know you can do both
Listen.
hold up and...
What a motivated.
hold to knock up and multiple hits to knock up. Do you need to do them for...
This way, oh,
This-
one.
This is like the only variable combo in the game. We've got to show it off.
Yeah.
Can be very useful.
Partly because it's timed.
Oh.
You can just about hear a ticking clock in the background, but it's not.
Yeah. I don't think you have to be that precise, do you? Oh, you do. Okay, cool.
Yeah. I spent so long on this.
Understand? Is it one of those things where you can like slightly circle around
Don't
and then press R1?
think so. Oh, I can just the wrong way over there.
Was that a inversion problem?
Oh, I guess I was moving left, which would then angle myself to like
Yeah.
yeah. And that works. Ah,
Ah,
No.
it's all over now.
fuck, wrong way. Fuck you.
Find the strength, Spyro.
Spyro,
You
that
have it.
sucked.
Spyro, come here.
I thought you were supposed to be good at this.
I don't know why they time some of these. Like, you never have to be timed for
Yeah.
any of the combat encounters.
They just want to make sure you got it down, I guess.
Okay, I counted at least.
Hmm.
But you never have to be this precise, actually, in gameplay. Actually, in the electricity tutorial, there's a bit of an annoying one as well.
Hmm.
Especially if you leveled up your lightning breath beforehand, because it makes it actually harder to do.
Ah, because of damage?
Because of reach.
Oh. That's really difficult. Excuse me?
I forget if that was 3 or 4.
I was not keeping track.
That was 4.
Do it until you do it.
Yes!
Yay, good job.
Now you're ready to proceed.
Fuck you.
You passed. C-.
Is it still melee, or
Let's
we...
see if you can successfully knock an enemy back into a larger group. This can be effective in situations where you are greatly outnumbered.
Do the same thing, but with more. Wow. Thanks for placing them close enough to be able to do it.
Ah!
Full strike!
But you're far from done yet.
You're far from done yet.
Over here.
Spyro, you
Glad to
have
remember
taken
my training.
tremendous strides in your ability to harness the element of fire. But now I will teach you to manipulate it. Focus and channel your fire into a short, concentrated burst. When done correctly, the results can be explosive.
None of the other guidance have this kind of, like, flavor dialogue about, like, the things they're teaching you.
Huh.
Which is kind of a shame.
Yeah.
Loving this. Did you like the screen black orange?
Yeah, it's very bloomy at times.
you had it in you, Spyro.
Bloomin' lovely.
This way, oh Mauve one.
Now let's mix it up a little.
Then to one press S, don't you want to throw a fireball card in the middle.
The legendary.
And then they have them just come towards you.
Huh.
And also they disable with melee moves for this part, which is kind of weird.
So how do you fire the fireballs?
Triangle.
Oh right. Oh yeah, it's two different elemental buttons, I forgot.
What were you thinking was the input?
No, I was just like, I thought that there was only one elemental button, so I was like, how do you differentiate between the two?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm stupid.
Fine.
So far, so good. Now for the real challenge.
Ooh. This is always how they end them.
Spyro, come here.
You have demonstrated the ability to control and manipulate fire, Spyro. It is clear you have a strong kinship with the flame. But now it is
I'm with
time
that.
for you to learn to unleash its fury. Feel the fire consume and flow through you. The fire. And when the time is right, release it.
So yeah, basically, the purple bar around the element symbol is your fury meter, and then when it's full, we'll see.
Gotta charge up your ultimate.
This was like the thing that they ended basically every trailer for this game with. I was like, yeah, that was cool.
Time to be a power fantasy.
Yeah,
Just nuke that guy.
yeah. Until you get Earth Breath is actually the best way of dealing, just straight up dealing damage.
Fair enough.
Shooting fireballs. Especially if you level up. Hey. Frick. What? Yeah, that's the thing. The breath launches out of Spyro's head, like the other games. But like, if he's like facing something, then that will actually affect where the
Right.
enemy, then it affects where it goes.
Yeah.
Die. This is something they don't teach you, but the fiery trail I have behind me, there's actually a little after effects that happens after you use the Fury, as the bar's depleting again.
Yes.
It varies depending on which one as well. I can't skip this.
I can't see the cool dragon coming up again. Nice glass ceiling.
Yeah, it's also got like the little symbols and everything.
Yeah.
God, I love the design of like places in this game.
Let's make the dragon temple in Minecraft.
There's a lot of circles. How do you do that?
Not ideal, I guess.
So what's with the pool, big guy?
If you must know, certain dragons have
should
the ability to
dreamweave-
see visions. The thoughts, memories.
Yeah,
and
this is kind of why if I would ever
to see what's happening in
give
places
the
far,
slowest
far
dragons
away.
like Spyro 1 dragon families, I would
am
just
one such
usually
dragon.
associate Ignitus with
In
Dreamweavers,
this pool, visions come
Which-
forth.
Oh, really? Is that so?
yeah,
Okay,
I,
what
think
am I thinking now?
personally makes sense, but a lot of them people
What
put
am
them
I
in
thinking now?
I don't know.
Okay,
I love
now,
that expression.
Now.
A lot of people put them in
I'm afraid it's
Peacekeepers
not
because of
that
the whole
easy,
armor
Sparks.
and everything.
Yeah.
I
It
understand.
takes time,
I think there's definitely
reflection, and patience.
arguments for putting him basically in any of them.
What I do see
Possibly
in the pool
excepting
visions
beast
is that
makers.
Voltaire,
Yeah.
one of the guardians, is being held
I've seen
on
someone do
Dante's
Reignited style fan art of Ignitus, like
Spyro,
with
while I
like
look
his
for
armor and like
details
his
of
lance and everything.
I
It looks
want
pretty
you to
good.
venture there and find out what you can. Remember, just look around. If you encounter Cinder, run. You're not ready to face her.
I mean, you
yet.
can beat Cinder with just melee and flame,
Okay,
or
so
just
when
melee,
people are trying to
but
kill
it's
me, I
fine.
run. Got it.
But Ignitus, how do we get there?
I'm glad you asked.
Also, that was another
Why
time
are
when
you
I just said she
smiling? I
or
don't
her.
like it.
Hmm.
Sparks, just pay attention.
Let me get this straight.
Will you look into the mirror?
You're saying that I
What
can
will I see?
fly?
Oh, fuck, it is, isn't
You've been
it?
hanging in those caves a little too long.
Listen, I'm sure
Spyro
seeing
can't
visions in
fly, we
pools
all know
or
that.
everything.
Oh,
isn't
yeah.
it?
Yeah, a bit of
Scrying.
fresh air might do
Yeah.
you good. I've never flown in my life.
Like, it's sort of thing Tolkien popularized, but it wasn't necessarily fully his kind of thing, like a creation.
Now, close your eyes.
But yes, the
Take
comparison
a
is
deep breath.
abs.
And then
It's
take
more
a
obvious
while.
in Dawn of the Dragon,
Yeah.
particularly the art style.
Yes. Yes, that's
Some of the
it.
concepts as well, actually.
Now feel the power of your ancestors coursing through your body. In times of crisis,
Tells
they
me
will
definitely
come
not
to
trying
you
to
and
learn
teach
to
you,
fly.
unlocking powers you never knew you
You
had.
just gotta throw yourself at the ground and
This I
miss.
gotta see.
Just forget everything you ever thought you knew. Forget yourself. Only through forgetting will you remember what your ancient blood already knows.
Just meditate.
You can fly.
I love the main theme of this trilogy. It seems quite quiet, but maybe that's because I have the volume turned down because some other themes seem quite loud. But we'll hear it in full in this next level, area, thing. Minigame.
Ooh, it's the only time that it happens, isn't it?
Well, the flight?
Yeah.
One of two.
Ah, okay.
Like, you think you have to go to every island, but no, it's just your first flight. It's a very weird looking clouds.
They are.
Bloom!
Listen, you're gonna get to see them for a few seconds. The seconds are increasing.
Are you kidding? He's flying. Welcome to the club, big guy.
Would that be the annoying pest club?
No, smart Alec, the flying club.
Yeah, I could get used to this.
Now to... Oh, that looks so pretty. It's not very... There we go. Whee. Yeah, weirdly enough, speeding up and slowing down uses the green.
Huh. That is a bit odd.
I think it's so you can't just, do it constantly.
Hmm. Those are thumbing shots.
But yeah, there are no yellow gems in this trilogy.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess they just didn't have anything to use them for.
Yeah. When I saw that Shovel Knight had Dragon Time, I initially thought that would be replaced with Yellow Gems, but then I think the way they do it in the actual game is just better.
Yeah, probably. Considering especially that you
Use it.
that looks a bit
Nice box around this guy. I love these guys.
so like a turtle but with more legs
Yeah.
and a tail.
I think they're called Leviathans. They're friendly.
Yeah, they help you out in the next game.
Well, this is a weird detail.
Why is that your go-to?
So these fuckers.
Ah, Red Wings. Well, I'll be seeing you later.
Yeah.
These little islands.
We're just islands on the way to Dante's Prison.
The Dragon Archipelago.
And a boat. They have boats.
He was using stealth camo.
It's a Viking boat.
It's just a pink boat.
It's considering, like, the next game shows that they're like flying ships in this universe.
Yeah, they just didn't have access to them.
Yeah.
That's pirate tech.
Yeah, I need to not die because I can't remember if there are any checkpoints in this.
Oh, right, yes.
Oh, fuck. Also, you can't reach for your helmet at all. Woo! Get.
Yeah, I've definitely used the various ape aesthetics for inspiration for the Elder Age, my own Spyro fanfiction that is definitely going to get written.
I mean, don't we have to finish the first one naturally first? Good job, guys.
That didn't look incredible.
No. I mean, the sequence doesn't look amazing, but it was cool.
Listen, this isn't the Hedgehog engine.
Yeah. We were playing on Sonic Unleashed recently. I've never fully been sure how best to avoid all this.
Watch out, Spyro. You'll be a popsicle.
Oh. It's fine. Okay, we're nearly there.
Super fire cannon. There it is.
More trees.
The fortress.
Concentrated in that one section.
Yeah, just concentrated entirely in this area.
Cool. We flew.
Welcome to Dante's Health Frozen Over.
In Universe 1, is it called that? Who's Dante? Is he the Ice King? Is he...
He's from the Devil May Cry series.
Damn.
Dante's freezer
Oh yeah, I
is a
forgot I understood
desolate
this.
Arctic expanse that's littered with the machinery
Whoa.
of war.
Ignitus is like
Soldiers
Allura.
and weapons frozen
Except that can
forever
actually-
in the posture of destruction. You must find Voltaire before he's lost forever.
Guess there was ancient warfare.
Yeah.
Coming in too fast!
This doesn't look good.
Incoming!
That's
Aim
gonna
for the
hurt.
snow. Ow.
And Spyro died.
Nice landing, Ace.
Yeah, maybe this
I
flying
love
thing
that
isn't for me.
animation.
Well, it sure doesn't help that you're carrying all that weight.
Spark, shut the fuck
Throw
up.
a salad in every once in a while. You might be okay.
Yeah, I think I'll stick to the ground for a while.
Good
Aw,
idea.
I like his like a little bashful pose.
Not exactly a friendly place, huh? Wonder where we should start.
Well, I'm no hero like you, but maybe we should take that clearly marked path that leads to the interior.
Maybe we should go a linear progression in
Yeah.
this linear level.
Listen, I may have accidentally turned around and gone the wrong way once or twice in this game.
Yeah, I
Is it weird
definitely
that
feel
blinked
that.
at me?
Just keep moving.
Ice Cube's alive!
I guess maybe these are humans originally.
A New Beginning calls from trolls.
Oh, okay.
A New Beginning GBA calls from trolls. Which I think is just what they're known as.
Fair enough.
No idea who they're fighting. but they don't like the
Why don't
apes.
we use this thing to knock
Like
that
it's because
bad
they're
boy
undead.
down?
I'll fight
I
anyone.
knew I brought you along for a reason.
The Draugr.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how Frozen Zombie Hellscape is the second level.
Well, we've had Green Hill Zone.
Oh, fuck. I just realised what those are.
Oh, that's explosive? No. No.
No?
It's just some... Ah!
Yep. Never mind.
I guess they were. Well, no looking at those weapons now. Oh, balls. Yay. Those are some strong snowballs.
Look at these little guys.
Oh, they're like little weasels or something. Neat.
Yeah, they're little, like, loony tail, but they're cute.
Yeah. Well, we've got white apes in the snow area.
Are they white? They're just wearing, like, a lot of, like, fur.
Oh yeah, they're just wearing fur, aren't they?
Yeah.
We got apes wearing fur in the snow area. You've already got fur, idiot.
I mean, you can say so do we. I don't have a hair on fur.
We have shit hair. Whoa, there was... You could see the frost coming, the condensation coming out of their mouths.
Also,
Yeah. No soup for you.
yeah, ooh, weapon racks.
Yeah.
They're actually, I think these
Nice
are the ones
rack.
that are all used by different enemy types in this level.
They got like
you
a
got-
weird
you got
axe.
You got the axes from the big guys and the lances from the mounted guys. Do you remember the mounted guys?
Yeah, so we'll see. When
These enemies are reskinned in Eternal Night.
Right.
Quite a few times actually. Which is my biggest problem with that game.
That was a good idea. Glad I thought of it.
You? Glad you? No.
Ooh.
Yeah, they'll make like little barriers and everything.
They're using magic.
Yeah, which will be explained later next game. That's how they can. Yep, I know how the theory works. We did a tutorial of it. Actually, hang on.
Just pause to level up quickly.
Down. Up. No, up. Fireball of smoke and flame.
What's better than a firebomb explosion? An even bigger one. Press and hold X to upgrade this breath.
There's a whole extra upgrade this breath.
Oh, not quite.
Ah, damn it.
So close. Just get off of these guys.
Yeah. Bone cat.
Nimrod.
Ow. Correct.
I saw a Panther Dream one before.
Shade wing.
I hope we get one of the ones where it's identical first name and surname.
That's happened before, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, another Jade Rider.
Another Jade Rider. Woo.
Leave me alone.
Stay away.
Ooh.
Yeah, you did it. Firebomb of melting magma.
Add power. Springs into shrapnel for the bomb of a nasty kick.
How do you make shrapnel?
Hang on. This is the big one. If I aimed correctly. Listen, I'm sorry, Cody, brother. Oh, there's two Jade Riders here.
Whoa, they've come to avenge their one family.
Hey, buddy.
They knew you'd be here, I guess.
I mean, it makes sense. Like, the other dragons are in all of them's in this place, so Spyro might come here. Ah!
I'm not sure whether they've caught wind of what's happening yet.
No, I mean, Cinder's definitely aware Spyro exists
Yeah.
because she flew over that one time. Hang on, will this guy just die if he falls off? Yeah. Like,
Amazing.
they can't fall far. Sometimes comically so.
Listen, they have very short legs.
Yeah.
I mean, so do we, but we have wings.
Yeah. Arr. Oh no, whatever will I do?
use your ranged attacks.
Fuck!
Ah, the snowball blew up the explosives.
I'm not entirely sure how that
Die,
works.
lizard.
Oh. Oh fuck, that didn't work. You guys deal with them. Oh, you can hear wolves, even though there aren't any wolf enemies. I don't have enough for Fury yet, stop telling me! I guess if I've been doing more aerial combos, then maybe? Oh yeah, it usually won't do slow motion stuff until unless it's like a killing, unless like it would finish them off.
Right.
So if the small ones, that's almost always, but like, oh maybe not.
I mean, I guess you can...
Also toggle the chance to it as well.
Well, no, I was going to say you can continue comboing them after their health's depleted, so...
Yeah, but if doing the combo would deplete their health, then it does the slow-mo.
Yeah.
You know, the aerial combo is actually one thing they changed in Eternal Night, is that they actually give it more hits.
Yeah.
It has 5.
He's back with new moves. 2 of them.
Well, obviously it's been a while since you played like either of these, but for a secondary ability, what do you prefer? Like, just another breath burst more projectile, or like a elemental melee thing like Eternal Night does?
I quite like the elemental melee from Eternal Night. I like having the option to have, you know, some elements have different utilities in terms of what they do, because obviously in the Sunlight they are just melee elementals, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't say no to a good melee attack that's got some cool glowy stuff on it.
Yeah. And they can have different like effects, like the lightning one would like launch enemies up into the air. And the ice one would slow-mo launch people back. This is the pain in the ass to get through.
They spike you.
Ow! Hey, prick.
They're shooting ice at you.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, it's like one of the turrets from the original trilogy. Sort of.
Yeah, so we can't commandeer them now. Die. You got a snout. Like a snout, like a... You know how the apes, like their lower jaw is like quite elongated?
Yeah.
I find it's like the ones who pilot like tanks and dragons and everything don't tend to have those. I think they might be masked, I'm not sure. Oh. Ah.
Get cutscened.
You think that was Cinder?
I sure hope so.
What?
I'm gonna kill her.
If it wasn't, it means there's more than one giant evil dragon around here.
Oh, yeah, I hope that was Cinder too.
I smell you, Spyro. I've been smoking cigarettes every day.
Yeah, Cinder's the other character whose voice changes every game.
Yeah.
Hang on, I think, is this one I can...
Destructibles.
Hang on. Yeah, oh yeah, the big guys.
Yeah.
Die.
Yeah. Remember to use your food. Have a food. Oh, he became a skeleton.
But yeah, that's the thing. Usually, it's not until they go to the second health bar that these guys become, like, break out their armor. But if you use the Fury on them, it breaks them out anyway. Because the blast is so powerful. More than you. I should probably launch a catapult thing. You right?
Yeah. I'm just checking the stream.
How long have you been going, by the way?
133.
Huh. Yeah.
The time flies by.
Yeah, I guess each level taking about an hour is about what I remember. There's some ice physics on ice.
Yeah. Oh, can we do?
In a minute.
Okay.
I gotta get rid of these guys first. Not the moon raven. I thought I had a moon raven before.
That guy's just kind of hanging out back there. Oh, if I just stand still, he won't kill me. Ah!
I was charging him repeatedly.
Yeah, get repeatedly concussed.
Ow! Yeah, so but also if you do this.
It's great.
Yeah.
Ugh, no reflections on the ice in this game, though. 0 out of 10.
Nah.
Come on, even a PS1 game could do that.
Yeah. Might level up the fireball a bit more.
Okay.
Damn. Oh hey. You're still here.
Still here.
Thank you.
Fox looks very pink.
Yeah, he does sort of change colour a bit depending on the level. I'm not entirely sure why.
His you can only take so many hits.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, damn, that's a big explosion.
I think one time with this one, I accidentally pressed triangle rather than square, and may have just blown myself up. Oh no, the bridge is out. Time to go the long way around, because I couldn't just fly over there.
Listen, you can only fly in specially allocated areas.
Yeah.
In the speedways.
No.
No. They just put the death plane directly in front of you. That's pretty funny.
It's okay. We can try again.
It's okay, we can try again.
Spyro's...
Death phrases.
Yeah. Spyro has stuff to say in Eternal Night as well. Hey, want to get a new breath?
The bolt's still there.
Yeah, it's an engine.
Look out!
One of these things here. Is it so Spyro can get electric breath here?
Spyro, you okay, buddy?
A defensive measure.
And if it killed him that quickly, that'd be really handy, hey?
I guess so.
He was just supercharged by the one tower.
Yeah. Man, maybe if I could get hit by that tower again, then...
Yeah, it would be really good for you, right?
Yep.
Oh, no.
You just die.
Instantly dead.
Yeah. It's basically...
Trying.
Things happen to Spyro and then he learns a breath.
Yep.
This one doesn't deal damage as quickly, but... hell.
You can move people.
Yeah, I don't quite know how that works, but sure.
Using magnetism.
It's easier when you level it up, but you can just, lift.
Yeah. By controlling their muscles with electricity. Yeah, it's probably easier to just throw them off like that.
Yeah.
Do you still get XP if you do that?
The gems usually fly out towards you if... or they just do that.
They'll never stop spawning unless we destroy the tower.
Wait. I pressed left because I thought I was still playing a new Hero's Tale.
Right. Are you just tripping those guys up with the snowball?
No. Yes. Tekuno Robbie the Hungry. What the fuck are these names? Like...
Rockthort the Ghoul. I mean, he's a ghoul.
Hunger Track. Oh. Scam.
Not great. I thought that said disinterested then.
Yeah.
But no, disinterred is another way of saying undead, I suppose.
Yeah. I could probably level up lightning, to be honest, but I'm already partway through to doing Firebomb level 2, so I think I'll do that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And like you said, it's one of the best ways to... No, don't be silly, you can't go in there.
Yeah. Yeah,
Steel damage. Yeah, those guys. Like ferrets or something, anyway. I want a pet snow ferret.
I'm just looking around a little.
Look at the curves on those trees. They're like Nightmare Before Christmas trees.
Did you hear that?
Hmm?
Something made like a weird meh noise. Hell.
Must be wrong.
But look animation. Look at that.
Oh yeah, it's like a sheep, almost.
That's weird.
Maybe there's a goat around here, a mountain goat.
That's cleaver.
It's like a knife on a stick.
They die before the thing hit them.
They saw what was coming and gave up on life.
I don't know.
Watch out.
But yeah, like this is something I kind of like, yeah, and it's mostly in this area. But like the two factions, like the local enemies and the apes, like actually sort of fight each other.
Yeah.
Well, not so much in gameplay, but like
In
no apes here. But they're like, hey, what if we just bomb you?
You're just telling me that it was randomly bombed?
Oh fuck! These guys gave me a load of shit.
Yeah, definitely. Same when I played this game as well.
Yeah, in Eternal Night they're quite rough as well, especially because they're in like the last level of the game. It's weird. They're the only enemy that's not a boss that has a second health bar. So I feel like it almost makes more sense that in Eternal Night they're in the final level rather than the second one.
Yeah. I don't know, they're showing us that.
Ow.
That these enemies aren't just one trick pony.
Oh my! Yeah, in the GBA version, they just break out of their armor in like the last hit.
Oh, but what if there was more?
Yeah, waves of enemies, and the lightning tower is there to prevent you from just leaving.
Right, yeah. Muck puke.
Oh my god! Let's see if we can get a fury.
Ah, yeah, good idea.
If I could hit him, gem. There we go.
Maybe it'd be good to break that armor before doing the fury.
That's fine.
Okay.
I mean, probably, but nah, it's fine.
Ah!
Snowball. Yeah, it's not a one-hit kill everything like I was used to in GBA. But like, it basically kills every small enemy.
Yeah.
And it deals a lot of damage. They're somewhat useful for bosses.
So, what is the effect of the flame effects after a flame fury?
I think basically your body produces flames, like when you're touching an enemy or like hitting them, then the fire will like hit them.
Yeah, cool.
And the apes bomb the thing. And also the apes will sometimes drop bombs that also have apes inside.
Yeah, that's so...
Nice clipping, buddy.
I guess it works.
Yeah. Ape carriers. Oh, nice auto-save place. It's weird some of the places the game decides to save. Like here it's just in the middle of a battle with some apes.
You know what weirdly it kind of reminds me of? It reminds me of head crab shells in Half-Life 2.
Yeah?
Where they shell an area with like these rocket pod things. And then out of the pods come head crabs.
Guess that kind of makes sense.
Yeah. It's biological warfare.
Woo! Hey, buddy.
I was just kind of going to stay back here and wait for those other guys to kill you. Ah!
Christoph Doom Thief. And he's gonna do the thing. What? Oh!
Oh, he's doing a shield bash.
Oh yeah, they'll do a thing where they slam the ground with a hammer and cause like a magic shockwave. Also, how am I gonna? Yeah, the dynamite actually has different elemental effects. I mean, it does just the same damage, but woo, it was ice.
That's cool. It's magic.
Yeah, like it doesn't actually like freeze anything, but which is a bit of a shame. Also, I just clamped my teeth together anyway. Right.
Ow.
Is that everything in here? Is that
You got him.
everything's on fire? Oh, hello. Oh.
You know, if the apes had never bombed that place, you wouldn't have been able to proceed.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's fine.
video game.
helping me out. Just one guy.
This is a nice bridge.
Yeah, sure, it's like a thistle collapse as well. Oh, you're fine.
Poop Ember.
Ember?
Ember from Spyro? One of those was a Digimon.
Wait. Really?
No, it was like Rindamon or something.
Oh, Rain Demon.
Rain
Oh,
Demon.
hey, another moon Raven.
Hey.
I'm killing your entire family line.
I believe I read Rain Demon as Raindamon.
Yeah. Yeah, this is something that I like. Is that the final level of upgrades has like a dragon name in front of it? Or I'm assuming it would be a dragon name.
Yeah, it's lore.
Yeah. Malak's fireball of the burning plains.
Malak made a burning plane with firebombs.
Yeah.
Break up the party for Cinder's goons with the mother of all explosions.
That's not a thing like electricity now. Electric stream of surging current. Fire goes through around using the supercharged zap. Cool.
I like to imagine Sparks is writing these.
Headcan accept. Yeah, there's something that I'll show when I've upgraded both the fire ones that I quite liked in terms of just lore implications. And I had an idea for in that one Spyro fic I'm never going to do. Oh yeah, also, in the GBA version, the apes were just called, like, Cinder Soldier, Cinder Leader, and Cinder Commander.
Huh.
Which I guess makes sense.
It does, but it's less interesting.
Yeah. Oh, that one flew up. Is he gonna put it down again? No. Damn. Cram Wolf. You gotta sort of just point out these names because it's just. Oh!
Let's go, Bo.
Thanks. Yeah, I guess for bigger guys especially, it's good to do the horn dive immediately after they fall down onto the ground. Cavern Ember. Dora.
Dora. That's an interesting name.
Listen, we don't know if some of them are female.
That's true.
Ow! Ow!
I think it's ape women look exactly like ape men.
It's the bitch. Wait.
Some people think there are no ape women. But of course, it's ridiculous.
So maybe there are other female characters, but it's killing them all.
Yeah.
Wait.
Looks ominous. Whoa.
I know what causes this.
I don't know what causes them to all fall in a line like that.
Yep. Also, I don't know what causes you to randomly stop charging after a certain amount of time.
He always runs out
Of stamina.
He gets tired.
Yeah. But this guy's just,
Oh, I sure hope that nothing blows up the explosives that are inside this base.
Ow! This belongs to us now. Yeah, healer ring demon. I like it in games in general when there are enemy factions that wouldn't fight, wouldn't work together, and in gameplay or even just in stuff like this, they don't.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's cooler when they also fight each other in gameplay as well. But...
Yeah, in gameplay as well, that's good. It's I like that in the Jedi games. Seeing stormtroopers just preoccupied with the fucking spider or whatever.
Yeah.
You can help the spider out by pushing the soldiers into.
And then the spider will show you its gratitude by eating you.
Jace, great. Oh, I thought it was Great Beard.
He's a great bard. You should see him on a lute.
A few lozels.
It's a common ape name.
I got another cabin ember, another shade wing. I misread that as Nick Frost Touch
Nick Frost.
from the hit movie Hot Fuzz. Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
If
Hag
Hey, what? Someone say hag? Oh, right, yeah,
from the crossword.
yeah. Fascist. God, I'm so good. Kazi. Oh, hey, it's Kazi from
From.
A Shadow Legacy.
Oh right. Oh yeah. Silver gun. I mean, there might be a gunner. Something.
I'm not sure there is.
Not even a Gunnar?
I don't believe so.
Damn.
I wonder if Sylvia's done anything Legend of Spyro related. Probably not.
You never know. There's an awful lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Official rips.
Ooh. Time to get going.
Welcome to the snow courtyard
Hey,
number
birds.
2.
Yeah, that's what we heard earlier, one of the birds.
Yeah, probably.
These fuckers.
Ah, the mountain girl.
Yeah, these aren't in the GBA version, so I was like surprised to see this fucker.
It's a guy who's not riding a snail.
Yeah, what is the mount meant to be?
That's like some kind of yak.
They also don't have legs, I don't think.
I think they're probably meant to have legs, you just can't see them.
Like, if they... Yeah.
Yeah, they sure don't. I guess they're just like ghost skeleton ones like the other guys.
Yeah.
So they don't need legs.
Terror Rain. Yeah, I think if I just... Yeah, if I just go near this guys, they get fucking fire, but also they're
Yikes.
killing me.
Yeah.
You killed me.
Good.
Wow. Oh yeah. Unlikely to show it off in like.
Oh wait, sorry. Just look at those. Are those meant to be like water spouts that are frozen, or
Possibly.
they just have that weird look? Anyway.
Yeah. I think the most we'll likely do of this game in terms of like New Game Plus Revisit is like just replay the first couple of levels with every breath. But
It's a vulture.
yeah. In the native creatures in each realm outside of the swamp have immunity to the element that's the place is based around.
Ah, so
Like-
these guys are immune to ice, but you wouldn't know
Yeah.
that because you can't have ice.
Yeah, like in on regular playthrough, you wouldn't have ice, so you wouldn't know that. But when you put it on New Game Plus, they are completely immune to ice.
Neat.
Yeah, you actually see this in practice once you get to Munitions Forge, because by then, you have the element that they're immune to.
Yeah.
Listen, guys.
Oh, I will get him this time. Surely he won't dodge our exact same strike again. Yeah, they don't have the greatest amount of attack variation.
They have some attacks. Oh, jeez.
Now there's 3 of them.
Yeah,
And you don't have any mana.
it's fine. I was dying and wait no. Ow.
I just keep doing head bashes. He's working before, it'll continue to work, right?
Ow, what? Ow.
Well, it won't if you die.
Nope.
No, they're out of sync. It's not going to work.
No, it's more that I can't hit him with the head bash.
Oh. Yikes.
Oh yeah, that's the thing you can do. If you're out of mana, you can still do a little spirit of flame that it doesn't deal any damage, but it does like the flame effects of staggering an enemy.
That's cool. Yeah, I forgot about that. It is useful.
Dirt chill. Ow. What? Why am I doing this? What if there's a bear heads on his shoulder? Yes, bears exist. Moneybags, no!
No.
Thanks for the help. How long have we been doing this, by the way?
Almost 2 hours.
Okay. I think we're more than halfway through down his freezer.
Yeah, yeah.
So should we just almost
Finish up Dante's Freezer? Is
Yeah.
that what you're saying? Yeah, makes sense to me.
Dante's Freezer and the electric tutorial, and we'll stop there.
Yeah. I can't believe they only give you the electric tutorial after you've done a whole level with electric.
Yeah. Oh.
Sure you were facing the right way there, guy?
Ooh, I'm trapped. You can't even jump over these. Oh. Hey, buddy. I probably shouldn't be hitting these when I don't like
Need mana. Or health, yeah.
Yeah, and Terror Knight's better with that in that that's when they like separated the gem clumps into actual like colours.
Yeah.
It heb dance dash. Can I leave? Oh, hey, buddy. Maybe I should stay outside the circle.
Yeah, you could have just stayed behind that wall for the rest of the game and you wouldn't be able to leave.
Yeah.
Nice hair.
It's pretty... Yeah.
He could be in an anime.
It's too cool
The
water.
bear head came off.
Oh!
It was just one of Moneybags' relatives.
No, not as kids! Can I... Oh! That's big.
Get the electric. Let's dance the electric.
Electric stream of slithering viper. Well, what does we get the goons a shocking surprise? That's from like toys. Okay. I think I will level up fire.
Yeah.
Breath. Fire blast.
Oh yeah, they'll run around with their pants on fire.
Sure. I think sometimes I have been able to fully level up fire before fighting the boss of this place. Although with one exception, bosses don't give you XP at all.
Huh, that is odd.
Because they don't drop gems.
Yeah.
Ow! Frick.
I guess just it is a little repetitive fighting the same guys over and over and over again.
Yeah, we have sort of exhausted that a little bit, but it's fine. Jai T. What was his surname? Nightseeker. JT. Nightseeker.
We've been a few Night Seekers.
Yeah.
I am a Night Seeker.
The Night Seeker. Is that what they're called in Night Rain? The Night Seekers? Are they?
Oh, they're called Nightfarers.
Fuck.
I can't believe they stole Realmfarer from us. Anyway.
It's fine. Fine.
You don't know if it's copy.
Something fairer is like Seafarer, Spiritfarer, that kind of thing. Also,
Lizard Twister.
GV Weasel Finder.
Why is his name GV?
Listen, dragons name themselves after the elements, or old men, apparently, with Cyril. I knew a Cyril. He was one of my
If there is some kind of... If there is meant to be some kind of double meaning there, I can't think of what it would be.
I don't know what the name Cyril means.
Oh, that's a good question. I'm gonna go that.
Okay.
Lord or Master?
Well, I guess that fixes personality.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, I was wondering whether it had anything to do with Cyrillic, but no, it doesn't seem to.
Okay.
It's named after Saint Cyril.
Oh, got enough for another Fury. Oh yeah, like with fire, I only have like the when you first learn it, you only have like the primary breath ability of electricity.
Yeah. Let's see what the Lightning Fury is, though.
No,
yeah?
no, you don't have that. I just said you only have the primary breath ability, you don't have the secondary or Fury.
Oh, okay. I thought you just didn't have the secondary breath.
Nope. Yes. Hang on. I want to try as many people as I can. It's Fury.
Yep. little guys. They don't deserve your fury.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah,
Ooh,
good.
chandelier. Come on, buddy.
It's like I'm playing Twilight Princess.
Yeah, I guess.
Because we're in a nice place with a chandelier.
Yeah, it's kind of like, was it Snow Peak?
Snow Peak ruins.
Sorry, I'm
There's
trying
even a cauldron.
to get you over that way.
I feel like you're going to mostly have killed him by the time you use this.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll actually die away, hopefully. Damn. Hey, get on fire. Does it?
It's hitting him.
Oh yeah, there we go. Did I miss anything in here?
Nah.
Oh.
Just some guys.
Damn. I'm shit.
They were saved by the wall.
Yeah, I understand in a way why they changed how like Fury works in Dawn of the Dragon, but I was disappointed that like we didn't get to see Furies with Cinder's elements.
Yeah, that is a shame.
Which
Instead we get purple barf.
yeah, but hey, that's what the fan community's for, right?
Yeah, true.
I think I've seen or read mentions of Dragsooth of the Eternal Inferno.
This ultimate burning force explodes out of Spyro's mouth like a fiery volcano.
Cool. I'm gonna keep loving fire.
Fair enough.
In fanfic, I've seen I think Wind Fury and Shadow Fury. I've definitely seen like people doing interpretations of.
Yeah, I guess I've never seen a Poison Fury.
Yeah, I can't remember if I've seen a Fear one.
I've seen a Fear Fury, I think.
Yeah.
Whoa, I'm trapped in my sinister visions.
Yeah, get Nightmare.
Get psychic damage inflicted.
Yeah, it is a shame you can never really like they don't really do a whole lot with the apes being able to use like elemental magic
Yeah.
that much. And like Cinder's elements, you don't really encounter enemies that use that much at all. Like I think wind and I guess poison in the ancient grove. But yeah. Just look at these things, just barrels full of crystals.
Nice.
Yeah, take some water.
You do that.
My paws just as April's about to pouncing on me.
Remember to hydrate, everyone.
Oh, he missed.
You can't breathe fire if you have a hoarse throat.
Where did that go?
There. Oh, was that your one?
That was my point blank one. Turns out shooting a very powerful projectile point blank when it can't hurt you as well is like the best tactic in this.
Yeah, it's like using the hover mine launcher, but just detonating it immediately.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember when I first played Ratchet Clank 2 that I kind of slept on the hover bomb gun because I thought, oh, it's another one you have to control when you're not playing. Well, like, you have to like control his movement.
Yeah, so
and
you
not move, so you can't move. But you don't have to do that, and also the damage output is incredible.
Yeah. Ooh, this little ice thing.
Yeah. Anyways, I think we're close to the end of the level. Like, I think after these guys, there's a bridge, a big fighting area, and a cave, and then the boss.
Best boss in the game.
Well, I mean, the developers were already so we can reskin it. We haven't got it yet.
We can't complain about it before it even happens.
Yeah. It's a horn. War. Again, names. Hey guys, I'm me just breaking some gems.
What's that sound outside? Must have been the wind. Shall we gather for whiskey and cigars later?
It had to be the wind, because nobody wasn't there. Anyway.
Boom, boom. This is Spyro, and I'm here in Dante's freezer.
Oh no, Fury.
You ready? Oh, nice.
Hang on. There are 4 of these guys. Hey, come over here, come over here, come over here. Nice. They can't hurt you when you're charging up the Fury.
Of course. You're too strong.
Huh.
When covered in the veil of flame.
Like, even when like you're doing the rising up part, it's still a case of like the hits just don't hurt you. Which I'm grateful for, because otherwise, oops.
Yeah, it's long charging animations, so...
Yeah. Which in a more balanced game would be the, trade-off.
It's like I'm using my ultimate in Night Rain, anyway. No, we just give it.
Hey look. Different texture.
It's like a cartoon.
It's fine. And it's a good thing though these parts here, we would be fucked.
Yep. We'd have had to have gone the long way around again. Couldn't we have just flown directly to the end?
Yeah. Oh.
But then we wouldn't have become strong enough to face it.
Oh fuck, here we go. This is the first time you actually fight these guys, like, on foot as well.
Oh.
And they are tough. Which is weird how, despite them being like probably the toughest enemy in the game, it's Shovel Knight only uses them in the optional challenges.
Yeah,
but the game generally being, harder. There's some guys over here.
Well, they wouldn't want to reuse too much.
Tell that to the fucking 5 Ice King race skins. Hey, buddy. I don't think this game has like a block breaker thing. That's not like a Shovel Knight does that, but this one doesn't. Despite them mostly using the same kind of engine and physics and stuff.
Whoa, he's using the wing shield like it's a dragon.
I thought one of them said Raiden, but they said Raiden. R-A-D-A-N. D-E-N. Oh yeah, that's the bridge that I was at earlier.
Yay! Come on, nice.
Bye, Gashmore.
Gashmore.
Damn, my Genesis. Thank you.
He was crying over his friend. Oh well, they really are running around with their pants on fire.
Yeah, it causes them to, like, panic because they're on fire. I think it actually might... I forget if that spreads to other enemies if they touch them.
Huh. That'd be cool.
What tooth?
You get that with that. Yeah. Go to the dentist.
This is basically just an onslaught of Dreadwings at this point. I forget if any other apes join or if it's just these fucks.
They're like big bats.
Yep. They even have like a scream attack, which I'm not sure
Sonic Screech.
what it's gonna do. Ah! Fuck. Hey.
I like the spinning around, it looks so stupid.
Yeah. They only have one death in animation, even if they like die by being knocked over. Whereas most enemies either have like one where they die
When they're
standing,
over.
or when die when they're standing, or after like having been knocked up and everything.
Right.
Knocked over.
Knocked up.
Yeah, no. I've not been using my new breath that much.
No.
My hair's a cliff.
Can you get these guys off the cliff? Yeah, I guess so.
Hang on. Oh, damn. Hey, bricks. Bye.
There you go.
Uh-oh. I keep pressing left. I'm used to Hero's Tail, okay? I've not played these games for a long time. And the funny thing is, I did the opposite when I first played a Hero's Tail, because I think I had played A New Beginning at a friend's or something. So I was used to, like, playing me in a different position.
I would just like to point out that we had a dance twister a minutes ago.
Nice. Who wants to play Twister?
But wait, there's more.
Yeah.
That was a weird sound.
That's a screech.
Ah.
In hell. They like block a lot, don't they?
Yeah. Get behind them.
I do wish there was like generally more like tactically to combat. I wish they had poise and stamina.
I wish there was dodges and iframes and movesets. Anyway.
I mean, yeah, but also like, oh fuck!
See ya.
That one gem following me.
Ready?
I mean, a Spyro like, that's Souls like Spyro game.
A Spyro-like.
That's a thing.
Is it really?
No.
Unfortunately not.
I mean, people have tried to make a couple of like Spyro similar games. Fuck it.
They have tried.
Yeah. Oh, fucking stop. This is one area where as soon as you're done with combat, you transition to the next like part of the level. So I want to make sure I get as many gems, like I'm close to the last enemy when it dies, so I can get the gems.
Makes sense.
Fuck.
Yeah. Sonic attack.
Sonic attack. Forgot how long this part goes on for.
Sort of just had a cool like air ripple effect.
Yeah.
But it wasn't just like rings of light.
I mean, it sort of is, but they're more transparent.
Yeah.
Which I think works quite well. Yeah, positioning isn't super like a big thing in terms of like dodging or attacking enemies.
You just need to position so that you don't get stunlocked.
Yeah. Putting enemies in the air with fire is quite handy.
Yeah.
Fucking hell! I think you can do it with electricity as well, actually. Hang on. Let's try. Out.
Yeah, so you can.
Yeah. I like how the wing bits are like sort of like curved. Like,
Oh yeah, they're curved outwards.
like the hook's a little. Kind of cool. That's kind of cool. That's like a general design trend I've noticed in this game. There's a lot of that kind of like shape in a lot of places. I like that.
Yeah, curls and curves.
It makes things sort of a bit more distinct.
And just look at your health bar.
Yeah. If it was a modern game, it would just be three lines. Which, yeah. Hey.
I mean, I like minimalist UI, but I like a little flair as well.
Yeah. I like. Guess I'm done.
Don't kill the other guys.
Yeah, I like stylized UI when it's
Maybe we should head
not
this way, JD.
like incomprehensible. Like Metro Prime 2's menus look really cool, but they're a pain in the ass to navigate. It's just like a little circle and lines extending from them, and other circles, and it's like just a pain to actually know which one is in order or whatever.
Oh, I love it.
Who's the genius now?
Echo Man.
I wish I could charge that far and they'd die. Fuck. I was kind of hoping they would just my fireball wouldn't, fly away and. Oh,
You died?
yeah. Oh,
I better be a bit more careful.
thanks for having me here.
Yeah.
We're behind the boss.
We're in Hannah and the Ice Caves now.
Yeah.
God, we talked about that one more.
I feel like you bring it up a lot.
Well, we go to a lot of ice caves, okay?
Yeah, that's fair.
It's a staple of the Spyro series, I guess.
I also have pirate caves
Yeah,
in Hero's Tale. We're probably going to bring it up twice.
Look at this spooky theme that's happening right now.
And that's just the general level theme that's been playing.
Oh, well, I haven't been able to hear it because we've been talking and there have been battles.
Yeah, I mean, there are battle themes for most of the levels. I say most because weirdly enough, Music's Forge doesn't have one. It's just the same theme throughout the entire level, except with a couple of exceptions. But it fits. It's more dangerous sounding, I guess. Ooh. Nice
Water.
ice platform with water on it? I don't quite know.
It's weird.
Hey, that's him. We did it. Bye.
I don't like this. It's too quiet, too easy.
I like how he does his
What
that
part
looking
was
animation.
easy?
Meerkat.
Getting chased by frozen madmen and gorillas?
Don't touch him.
Sparks.
Just when we said gorillas, I just thought, yeah, gorillas. So Cinder just left Voltaire here with this guy.
Yeah, I guess she was like, okay, I've drained him of all of his goo,
Yeah.
and now I'm going to set a trap for Spyro.
Also, I just want to say, this guy's boss theme, like parts of it are note for note the Cyberman theme from the 1.2 series.
That's pretty funny. Oh, you broke the shield with your fire breath.
Yeah. You can still actually hurt him with the shield up. Also, you can break these to get gems.
Oh, neat. Gems and then their icicles.
But woo, what a neat boss. I sure hope he doesn't get overused in this duel. In fucking. Oh. Oh, at least I actually hit something.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cool thing. He can breathe ice to make more, like, to replenish his like weapon and shield. So I guess he's always able to manipulate ice. He became weird undead thing. How is he undead? How are these guys alive?
They were cursed by.
Powerful. I mean, I guess that'd be something from Dawn of Dragon that actually ties into the previous games. Oh no. Oh damn.
Oh damn. Indeed.
Can I? I might be able to.
That's a lot. Yeah, damn.
There were a couple of times I definitely deliberately kill myself in a couple of bosses that had crystals in them, so because they respawn when you die.
That's pretty funny.
So I could fully level up before the end of the game. Anyway, I'm kind of hoping I can get enough to do a Fury on this guy, but I don't think he's got purple.
Doesn't look that way, unfortunately.
Also, you can't aerial bosses because imagine.
Imagine just being able to juggle them.
Yeah, there's some enemies you can't knock out. Weirdly, not knock into the air. And weirdly, the frogweed, like the first enemy you fight, is one of them.
Huh? Even though you can knock them up in the second game.
Yeah. I like how more this guy's armor comes off.
Yeah. Oh, I only want a striptease, Spyro. I guess I'll. Oh, but I broke my dancing pole.
He just pulls a sword towards him, and it does limping.
Oh.
Listen, the people at Chrome Studios were very happy with the limping animations.
Oh, we can't defeat him.
Oh!
Just. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's weird that they don't have the ice explosives or ice bombs or anything do that.
Do that, yeah.
Considering there is the actual frozen mechanic. We're getting blue from these, but no purple, which is annoying. Because the next time I'll be able to use Fury is the tutorial for Electric Breath, and so it resets the bar anyway. How?
Put skeleton striptease on my list of funny comics to make.
Removes flesh?
No, fucking no! It's just a skeleton with clothes on.
Okay.
Anyway, what are you gonna ask?
How time? How?
Oh, 218.
Oh. Okay. That's probably good enough. Ah!
Yeah, that definitely happened to me when I played this. But hey,
Yeah.
only got the last phase.
Yeah. Phase. I guess there is
Yeah,
enough
phases.
difference. Like he does the ice breath
Yeah.
and limps.
He's just a poor puppy. We can't hurt him.
Listen, if you wanted me to feel sorry for Sif, maybe you should just leave me the fuck alone. I hear conflicting
It.
they Can I get out? Get out! Get out!
I guess that's why the water's there.
Yeah, I hear conflicting. I mean, ice, but yeah. I hear conflicting stuff about Sith gender, but I mean, doesn't.
I mean, it's traditionally, you know, Sith Norse goddess, but
Yeah.
that doesn't necessarily mean anything considering they literally have Kiara
On the
and...
miraculous,
Yeah.
incredible, stupendous. A dragon your size to be that
Ooh!
thing.
It's
Thank you.
Bentley, wait.
Spyro.
A purple dragon named Spyro. Amazing.
Hang on.
Of course, there were unsubstantiated rumors of a purple dragon countless generations ago.
Countless
Most
generations.
considered a hearsay. Gossip, legend. It's hard to believe, difficult to fathom, amazing to comprehend.
I wonder if this is
When
foreshadowing
are they
towards
getting
everything.
this guy?
So much
guess
time has passed. So many things have been
That does sort of lend credence to the idea that
Excuse me, Mr. Vaughn.
there are only 2 recorded instances of purple dragons in history.
Shouldn't we get going?
Oh,
But,
of
like-
course. But where to?
At the same time, I feel like
A friend of yours is waiting.
they wouldn't really know the whole. I guess unless it's part of the prophecy
Of course,
bullshit, which who made the prophecy?
Who made the prophecy?
Then they wouldn't necessarily know like how it would be 10 generations between them.
Yeah. There's conflicting information,
Yeah.
so I'm not surprised that people sometimes ignore it.
Yeah, there's the thing. Like, I like a lot of the tidbits of lore they give us, but I feel like they don't go as deep into it as I would like.
Yeah.
And that's something I think a potential
yes,
remake could be
Voltaire, it's
good
good
for.
to see you as
Well, it's just like Elden
but
Ring.
we don't have time to waste on sentiment. Back to Cinder. She was doing what to you?
Cinder's a chick?
Have you not been paying attention, buddy?
Absolutely sure.
It's Sparks.
But it seems she was using me as some sort of suspended organic power source.
Huh?
She was using him as a battery.
Batteries exist.
Not only that, she also left with a glowing yellow orb. And I believe that
I want to have a look around in this
somehow
room
powered
before we
it.
go to the next one.
Does this mean anything to you, Ignitus?
Perhaps. Perhaps. What I do know is that we need to rescue the other Guardians before Cinder can power any more of those orbs.
I agree, Ignitus. But first, I'd like to impart some useful knowledge to Spyro.
This is the most character we're talking again in this trilogy.
Based exhalation device.
What?
Well, he says he'd like to teach me some things about that electricity breath.
Boy,
Like,
why didn't you just say so?
The Guardians don't really appear that much in Eternal Night, and then
They're
Daryl
very-
and Voltaire have like one line each in Door of the Dragon.
Yeah. Ooh, we get to look at the shields and the pool.
Yeah,
Don't stand in the pool, Spyro. That's very disrespectful.
it's fine.
The fire
I
symbol.
want to check. Okay, I thought was that the symbol for the firebomb? It's not.
Nope. The fire symbol.
I don't quite get how that can relates to fire, but sure.
Yeah, it's just the earth symbol. The electricity symbol has a little in it.
Yeah. The Earth one sort of looks like a vine,
I guess.
which
Even though it's not really related to plant life.
it is in the GPA version. Anyway, ice is like ice shards.
I guess so, yeah.
I guess,
Ooh, they gotta have a little circle thing in the middle, so.
yeah, because circles. I think Jared Pullman mentioned that there was like meant to be like a lore reason behind this dragon iconography being so like circle, like based around circles and everything. But I forget what that reasoning was, so I won't say what it. Won't mention it.
Well, they believe in a circular time theory. Anyway.
Wait. Are you sure that's not Alpha One? Hang on. Oh, the heads follow you. Occasionally the heads bug out when they're walking in like cutscene stuff, so like it'll be like that when it's meant to be neutral, and it'll like sort of turn almost like awkwardly when hey look, he has like a sitting animation.
Yeah. He's idle.
And when he gets up he winces because he's got like a limp on one of his legs.
Bones.
I'm not old. Anyway. Ow. I want to look cool. Why is that glowing? Why are these things glowing? So it's magic-y?
It's magic. It's batteries.
Yeah.
Electricity, the spark of life. Listen, and I will teach you its secrets.
I like how it's called electricity officially, but a lot of time people just call it lightning.
Yeah.
Including me.
And lightning feels like a more natural element, even though
Yeah. Also, it's easier to say, I find.
it's true.
Electricity.
Doesn't have-
That's 5 syllables.
Yeah, the other ones are fire, ice, earth.
Electricity. electric, I guess.
I mean, I guess that fits Voltaire.
Yeah. Okay, can I have some Wasser?
You're a water fiend.
Christy, okay?
Where's the water breath?
Yeah.
I might spit at you.
This is the one where if you have the fully upgraded lightning breath, it can be harder to do because you target more than one of these guys.
Ah. Well, we didn't expect you to upgrade, so
Yeah, but I guess also
The concept.
New Game Plus.
Come over here.
Well, I guess it's something to talk about when we actually meet him, but Cyril, the Ice Guardian, was originally planned to be both female and the Water Guardian.
Huh.
Which,
It would have been good to have a female guardian,
yeah.
but underrepresented.
Yeah, I think water is, like, meant to like, canonically exists in this series, just doesn't appear. Also, like, wind exists.
Yep.
Which is first mentioned in the next game. And Cinder's element, the weird element Cinder has. Apparently, dragons of that type also exist, but they're not naturally occurring or something.
Over here.
I mean, yeah, I can see wind existing, but
Yeah.
the other ones seem a little bit unusual. But
Yeah, but Final Fantasy's like, yeah, we'll just have dragons of this kind, and I'm fine with that.
yeah.
I'm trying to think.
super cool plasma element.
I mean, that's what I thought Aether was called when I first played.
It looks kind of plasma-y.
Hang on.
You get orbed.
No.
Or something.
It is useless without practice. Well done.
What?
Yeah, that was very
This
quiet.
way, oh Mauve one.
It's the legend of the Moab dragon.
Yeah. Electric arc is something that will home in on enemies. But if you hit them again while they're in the air, it will actually trap them in the air a bit longer for you to melee them. Oh, right. Let me do a thing. There we go.
Yeah. These orbs went all over the place.
Yeah. Do it point blank.
Yeah.
Well, I like how when you hit an enemy with melee attack with the different element selected, not only are your
Oh, your
slightly different color, but like the impacts visual is different as well.
That's cool.
Like that lightning impacts visual is also happens when I hit them just then. There's a lot of little stuff like that I like about this game.
Yeah.
Are we?
Only the Avatar.
Yeah. Hey, did you like Avatar: Last Airbender? Yes. Here's it, but Spyro. It'd be a bit less egregious if it wasn't like, 4 elements, but I think that's because of the D-pad and everything.
My favourite elements are metal and wood. That's from
Chinese.
Yeah.
That has the 5 elements thing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I forget.
I think you do still have water.
I think it's definitely fire and water, and I think it's fire, water, earth, metal, and wood.
Yeah.
I think air is covered by pink metal. I'm not sure.
That's strange, but I'm not going to question it.
Either that, or like it's air is somewhat represented by all of them in different ways. Like fire requires air, water. I don't know, something to do there. Never mind. Leave me alone. Woods. Well, I think wood would make sense to have air, considering wood, plants and everything. Ty, you're about to miss the lightning fury.
Woo, do it! You're summoning a thundercloud. Woo, it's cool.
And this one just zaps enemies that nearby.
Training is complete. For now.
For now.
Yeah.
You'll never get more training. Wood, fire, earth, metal, and water.
Yeah. Wuqing, Chinese philosophy.
Wood generates fire, fire generates earth. And so on. Interesting.
The different shields you can get in Freedom Planet are based on Chinese 5 elements.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Spyro.
Freedom
Zero,
Planet.
the Ice Guardian, was taken to
Nice.
Tall
He's gone
Plains.
cockeyed again.
Yeah.
Sparks must go there at once
Right.
and find him.
Yes, sir.
It's because he can move like the sides of his eyes inwards, which is not something
There are
humans can do.
times
Yeah.
when all of us need to stand up to danger, young Sparks.
Yeah, maybe next month, next summer, perhaps next year.
Just go. Now.
I don't
Yes,
want to
sir.
deal with you, Sparks. You are an
Yeah.
inferior species.
Man, imagine it's just like, I don't want to deal with Multi and Sparks.
The two extremes.
Yeah. Okay, we should probably stop once it's
Yeah.
loaded. Load, please.
Tall Plains was once home to a proud ancient tribe called the Atlawa.
Oh, bless you.
Sparks.
The Atlawa were a people in tune with the rhythms of the seasons. Focused on their relationship to crops, their surroundings, their gods. They've all been driven underground by Cinder and her forces, who have taken over the tribe's shrine.
That's very
I
small.
sense
There's
that's
not
where
that much
Cinder
underground.
is keeping Cyril, trying to power another crystal. You must find him.
I guess
before she succeeds.
everything is just
Right.
behind
Never easy.
that from this angle.
Yeah, it's just really long, and it like expands the further back you go, but just so much that you can't see it from this perspective.
Yeah. Ah, cool planes.
These are some pretty tall planes, I gotta say.
Yeah.
What is this? Sonic Heroes?
Woo!
Anyway, this has been fun.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
I've enjoyed playing this again, and rambling about esoteric bullshit as usual. I feel like we possibly haven't talked about as much about the actual game itself as we could have done, or I don't know. We have plenty to say about Legend Trilogy, don't we?
Yeah.
And gotta spread it out.
Oh, look at that grass. That actually looks pretty good.
It's alright. You're not available next weekend, are you?
No, so it'll be a while. A couple of weeks, I guess.
Yeah, I guess weekend after?
Yeah, sure.
Because I know Sunday's Father's Day, but we can do something on the day before, can't we? Yeah. So it will likely be 2 weeks' time that we stream next. But yeah, we'll try not to let it be like too long again, because I'd like to get into more of this, because I've enjoyed getting back to this, and I like to talk more about it
Yeah.
and everything.
Thank you for coming with us on a stupid journey.
Yeah. Thanks for watching if you've been watching. And see you next time.